Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Absolute Zero's podcast. I am one of your hosts, Josh, and so this is gonna be something new. This is going to be very different. I know that most of you guys can see this on the live stream right now. We're streaming through OBS, which is gonna be really interesting to experiment with for future live streams. So yeah, hey, you guys can speak now. We are with the people of KRWBY.
Hello.
Hey, y'all.
Productions.
Hello.
So, do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Okay, who wants to go first?
You.
I'll go first. Oh, okay, got
Osmond
it.
first.
Got it.
Osmond first.
Hey, let's do rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I always introduce myself first on our podcast. So
Okay, then.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
And that means you're a cuck.
All right,
He is. But
my name is Cole.
Hi, Cole.
Hi,
hello.
Cole.
I'm an alcoholic.
we know.
For how many years now?
Way too many. In all seriousness, I voiced John, Crow, and Oscar for RWBY Abridged. I'm one of the writers, and I am also one of the main members of the audio team. So that's what I do.
Hell yeah, Batman.
Nice. Next.
Okay, who's next?
I think that's James.
The birthday boy.
Okay.
birthday
Okay,
boy.
hello. Okay, so I am James. I am
Hi, James.
Hi, James.
I'm the executive producer of KRWBY and the director of RWBY Abridged, as well as the lead video editor, lead writer, and the voice of Ozpin, Roman, and Oobleck.
You know, he's not important.
No, I'm not.
He's a major side character.
A major side character. That's the most backhanded compliment you can give someone.
Is that a compliment?
Wait, what?
He's a
It's
side
like-
character who, instead of half the episodes, he's there for one more episode than half.
It is
Yes,
backhanded.
I agree. No idea what you mean by that, but okay.
He's only there for the finale where he shows half his power and then teases us.
And then becomes a main character.
always.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
Like,
he becomes a
Adam.
small 14-year-old boy.
Oh my
He goes
God.
inside. He goes inside a small 14-year-old boy. Let's get this right.
That's
That's what I said.
That's
Oh,
illegal.
dear.
That's illegal. Hold on there.
Hold on a minute. I think we need
How
to
do you know? This is the world of Remnant. We don't know how their
Wait.
politics work.
You gotta
Wait.
go-
quick. Where are the junior
That's illegal.
detectives?
Judge Judy, hello, help.
Jail.
Jail. Dr. Phil. It's 2 years sentence of Dr.
Dr. Phil.
Show the Dr. Phil
What
show
the
for
hell
2
are
years.
you doing?
I'm sorry.
guys have
I'm
some
sorry,
fucked up
Ospin, but we
imaginations
gotta
going
say you are not the father.
Egats!
Oh, thank God. I was too
Oh
young.
my god.
Okay. Okay.
Who's next? Who's
I
next?
knew it.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Was that one of you trying to do?
That was
Ruby?
Cole trying to
I
be
don't know, That's the elusive Tina Mickle.
Obviously.
No, I'm kidding. It's cool.
And if you look to the left, you'll see an elusive Tina Mickle in a natural habitat.
Just that.
Hashtag best Ruby right there.
Oh my god. Yes. Oh wait, it's me. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Hey everyone. My name is John, but I go by JD.
John. Hi, Jay.
Hi. everyone.
John.
And how many years have you
Okay.
been sober?
I'm sober.
Have you ever met drunk JD?
Oh my god.
No,
Here we
I
go.
would very much like to now.
We've got some great stories.
Yeah, we do.
Let's get through introductions first.
Okay. Hey guys. I'm JD, the weeaboo. And I co-write, co-direct the Abridged series, and I also voice Sarge Port, reporting for duty, and Cardin Winchester, a couple of the White Fang members, and soon to be a James Ironwood, or as I like to call him, Iron Daddy.
Iron
Good old Jimmy Iron Daddy.
Yes.
God.
I don't like to think about the times that I experimented in Huntsman School. But that was one of the more interesting times.
I told you to call me by my code name, Ironhide.
Can this be canon
Iron
now?
caboose.
Get down! Get to the chopper!
Iron caboose.
What is
Hey,
even
James.
happening right
Get
now?
to the
This should
grid!
be canon.
Iron Schwarzenegger. Right
No.
there.
Iron.
Hasta la vista, Penny!
Iron Army.
Listen, I experimented a little bit in Huntsman School.
Oh,
I bet you did, Crow.
Iron
And I am proud to say that while Ironwood
I
is
am the
very
hype.
good in bed, it's not my way of eating fries.
What? Crow, on a scale of 1 to blitzed as fuck, how drunk are you right now?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Well, hang on. I bet you $5 he was blitzed when he drew the image on the clipboard.
Oh my
For the
god.
KRWBY short, for the KRWBY short, which I still,
Everyone go watch Welcome to KRWBY after this podcast is over.
yeah, even though you can't see the picture we're talking about. I'll send it to you. I'll DM it to you. Just.
Everyone in the chat is just blasting "Happy birthday, James!" So happy birthday!
Aw, thank you guys.
Aw. Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, James.
you! Happy birthday
Happy birthday, James.
Happy birthday, God bless you!
All right, Elmo, stop eating the weed. Get out of the coke.
Thank you, androgynous bitch. I appreciate it.
Go.
Have you seen
Don't-
Have you
hey,
seen the
Steven,
Game of Thrones Sesame Street promotion?
girl's in
Yes! Oh my god, I did.
Hilarious.
What about my girlfriend?
Your girl's in the chat.
Aw, hi, kitty.
Aww. Wait, who? What? When? Where? And why?
Nicole's
Nicole.
on there.
Aww.
In the YouTube chat.
I ship it.
Steven, did you not know these two were together?
What?
Sorry. JD,
Wow,
did you not know these two were together?
Did I not know that we
No.
were together? I don't know.
Guys, the fuck? I knew y'all were together ever since AWA. Well, no,
This is
actually,
true.
yeah, it was AWA, right?
We got together in July, but we were more official. Around
Oh
then,
yeah, fuck, it was
Like we said
Hamicon,
something about
right?
it mostly. Yeah, right after, yeah.
Okay, so it was Hamicon when I knew. I
Oh,
think.
when was Hamicon?
Of course you were the first
No,
one,
I wasn't
Nora.
there. Nicole was there.
I want to say it was like late June, early July. Yeah, it was in
early
July.
July. Then,
Yeah, it was in
then
July
probably,
because that was.
Yeah, we were together. Yeah.
We are super off topic.
Don't worry about it.
Hey,
We are
da
so
da
sorry,
da da da.
Anyway.
Steven, it's your time to introduce
Oh.
yourself.
Oh, it's me. Hello.
Yes.
It is me. I'm Steven. And
Hi, Steven.
Hey, Steven.
Hi, Steven.
Hello, my name's
Steven?
Jennifer. I'm
James was
23.
prepared to do that joke.
Everybody did it to me, so shut up.
So, how high are you? The question of the day.
Yes.
Oh my
I know there. Good lord.
Jesus.
Cole, you have something to say?
Nothing other than I'm loving how this podcast is going thus far.
Hello, my name's Jennifer. I'm 23. I've been smoking for 30 years. No, yeah, I'm Steve. I am not as important as these people, but I am
What
the
you
lead
talking about,
editor
boy?
for the videos. I'm the co-director for VR shorts. I'm an admin, I guess. I'm the marketing team. I'm trying to remember what I do.
You do shit. That's what you do. You do shit.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm Tuxin. That's right.
Yeah.
Tuxin. I forgot about that.
You're Tuxin? Oh, my poor boy.
Tuxins book trade, do not die.
Hello.
Rip.
Oh.
Rip best boy.
Welcome to my shop. Would you like some books?
Wait, he was a bear?
No.
You're
Okay.
a bear.
Wait, was he a bear?
I don't know. I heard you say
I thought he was a
bear.
cat. Oh, I did.
That's
thought
what
it was
I
a
was
puma.
thinking.
Oh
I thought
my
it was a
God.
puma.
That's what I
I
saw
don't know.
too.
I think he needs tusks.
I don't know, man. Hey, you see this here? This thing's got tusks.
Now, what
Pumas
kind
have
of an animal?
tusks.
A walrus.
Oh,
God
wow,
damn
wow.
it, Griff. What did I tell you about making up fancy animals? Simmons, I'm giving you permission to poison Griff's next meal.
I remember those
With honor,
episodes
sir,
so
and
vividly,
I'll
I love
do
them.
it.
You ever wonder
I know
why
you
we-
will.
Do you ever
That is the
wonder why we're
question.
Oh my god.
Hey, someone got it right. Booma!
Oh. Arrgh.
Clock is not timeline. Time is not made of lines. It's made of circles. That's why clocks are round.
I fucking love him.
Jesus,
I
how high
confused
am
myself
I?
earlier with the concept of time and how my dog doesn't understand time.
I love your dog.
And
so
how
much.
Really?
Yeah, so like I was like, man, my dog doesn't really understand. Like, I don't know how to understand how my dog doesn't know what time it is that I'm home. I'm home from school. Like I don't know how he doesn't understand how I'm only home on the weekends. But I'm like, hold on a minute. Dogs don't understand time. That's a human concept.
Well, Steven, you know how your dog is like super excited to see you when you're gone for like 2 hours?
Yeah.
When you think about it, a dog year is 7 years, which
Yeah,
means that an hour would be 7 hours. So to the dog, you've been gone for 14 hours.
Okay, but they don't have a concept of time. They don't understand a concept of time, which itself is a human
I'm pretty sure
concept
they
that
do.
only
How do you know?
that-
Have you
Let me
not
finish.
seen Secret Life of Pets?
Okay, yes, but
Oh,
hang on,
actually,
hang
on
on.
a date.
Hey guys, just real quick, have we even gotten to the introductions yet?
I think so.
Yes, Steven.
We did.
Yeah,
Steven
it's
just
a hell-
Did we? Okay.
Yes, I said hello.
Okay.
Is it your
and,
turn, James?
to-
Hi,
to-
James.
To answer Corin, I don't know what's happening either. So you know.
Yeah. Sorry, Josh. This is how we are.
No, I mean that's good.
Welcome to.
Oh,
KRWBY
Josh
Productions.
knows. Josh
oh yeah,
knows.
yeah. We tried to do this before.
We've
and
done this
it
before. Remember?
failed miserably.
This ain't our first
Yeah.
rodeo.
Yep. And the
Well,
words
at least
of
this
our
time, at least this time the streams stay up.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes. He's always a positive.
Oh, and then there's silence.
Anywho,
Hey, that's part of my name.
So, listen here, Mr. Saltine. I don't tell you on how to yell at your blonde kid. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do sorry, I was about to say Rooster Teeth. I was going to say Robot Chicken Skid. It's the Emperor one, the one where there's like construction happening.
Oh my god, I love this.
I know. The force
Man,
is
I
strong in
was
this one.
really
yeah.
hoping
Remember-
that nobody else had seen it. And
Remember that Robot Chicken skit where where Palpatine's at the desk and he calls for sandwiches?
Oh my
Or
god!
someone calls him, he's like, "Hey, you want me to get sandwiches?" Yeah, I'll get the turkey club. Yes. He's like,
Uh,
"Don't
my
talk to me."
favorite, my favorite is the take your daughter to work day.
Yes, yes. With the Super Friends. Oh my God, yeah.
No, with the stormtrooper.
Oh shit, are you
Remember
serious?
that?
They did that?
Yeah.
Didn't she die to like oh man,
Damn.
what'd she die from again? She died on the Death Star. To I think it was Luke.
I have no idea what's happening.
I don't remember, but it was. I have the Star Wars Robot Chicken skits on the DVD upstairs.
Oh, wow, nice.
It's from. I bought that when I was too fucking young.
You should put them on a
Oh,
VHS
Annie,
tape.
but Betty, what happened to you?
Record them on a VHS tape.
Jar Jar, homie, we need to get you to the escape pods.
Yeah.
But if this is the escape, then where's the pods?
This is the escape, but where's the pot?
He just like lets him out in the air. And then he comes back as a force ghost. He's like, Annie, look at me! I'm like a giant big glowing flashlight thing.
I remember how he wiggled.
I'm
It
so
was so great.
confused.
What's? Oh, you're talking about that RWBY show?
RWBY?
Are you
Talking
talking about
about that
RWBY?
Yes,
Talking
that is
about that
Which RWBY show you're talking about?
Oh god, dang it!
It's spelled real stupid.
RWBY, who spells it like that?
I
your
don't know.
mother.
Us people in the South.
Hey, tell me if I stop talking in the middle of my sentence.
Uh,
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
maybe.
Interesting.
It's unfortunate. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Wow. Wow.
I love you, Cole.
Okay, anyway. So,
Let's get on track.
let's get on track, yeah. So,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When
All right.
when is anything on track?
hit us with the hard questions.
So, Yang and Blake, do they fuck?
If they haven't yet,
No comment.
listen, fanfics exist for a reason.
We're
to
here
fill that
for
quality of
answers, damn
imagination.
it!
Bro,
All
I'm
we're getting
more
is more questions.
How do we get the stick out of Glinda's ass? Well, part of the equation, we finally figured it out.
You gotta solve for X.
Yes.
The bigger
Part of
question:
it.
do you need a botanist or a proctologist?
The more
Yes.
the answer to
No.
the answer to that question is, does she even have an ass?
That's a
Oh,
good
she
question.
definitely
I mean,
has an ass.
they don't call her the Bella Booty for nothing, okay? So, listen, here we go, okay? So, we've solved part of the equation, okay? We may not have found X, but we found Y, alright? And Y gets you to the how. But, we found out
Well,
Bumblebee needs to happen in order for the
Well-
equation to be solved. It's already partially happened, so we'd be able to fill that part
But
of the
you see,
equation.
Y was the answer, which is getting the stick out of Glinda's ass. You still
But
gotta
how?
solve for X.
But we need how in order to solve for X.
Or you just get Glinda and Arnwood together alone in a room for one night, and bam!
Then there's another stick, but it's up Ironwood's ass this time.
Yeah.
It's out of
Yeah.
Glinda's. In his.
I mean, you never know. You could have the dildo attachment on.
Oh my god! All right. Anyway,
This took a turn for the R.
Sorry to all the young viewers.
30 inch of
What am I kidding?
Link's ass.
so, volume 7 though.
Ooh, I
Yes.
hope
Oh my
it's
God.
I
probably
hope
talk
it's
about-
14 episodes with good old 22 minutes. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, I hope it's gonna be 14 episodes. I'm not. It's not like a deal breaker for me, but I hope that it's like a good old set time length for each episode. Not obviously the same as, but like the length of an actual show.
Mm-hmm.
Like 20 something minutes. I want it to be something like that because I want to see.
I
some
didn't mind the
consistency.
17 minutes.
Oh, I don't either, but I would love to see that consistency because I always love more content. I want to see what they can do with that 5 extra minutes.
Oh yeah.
Atlas is gonna be great.
I would argue that forcing themselves to hit this time limit when they don't have to fit into a TV time standard allows them to more carefully choose what they tell
That
and
is
make sure that
fair.
everything is more deliberate.
That is a good point.
This is true.
Like the reason animes are 22 minutes is so they can fit into a specific time frame.
You make some good points, John.
I do. Wait, what?
That was cool.
But I know it's just a meme, if I remember.
Was I talking out of my
Could
head
have given
again?
context.
No, you're talking out your ass this time.
Out of
Oh,
Glinda's
shit.
ass, mind you.
No, there's a stick in
yeah.
the way.
Do I have
Allow
ass?
me to speak to our Lord and Savior getting the steak out of Glinda's ass.
Wait, do I have ass telepathy? Holy
Oh
shit!
my God. You communicate through
Mind
farts?
to ass speaking.
You communicate through
Hey
farts?
guys! I would be the fart whisperer.
God.
Man, that's a real knee slapper.
Oh really? I thought it was a real ripper.
That's a big old rip.
That's a real butt rumbler.
I have a lot of questions.
Ugh.
None of them are
I-
ever going to be
honest-
I'm
answered.
trying to
honestly-
sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the collapse of my axe cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
No. It's
And the collapse of my ass cheeks keeps alerting Winter.
no, it's the husband. I'm sneaking around, but my ass is I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the Grim.
I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the Grim. Damn it!
Colonel.
Help me out, Ospin.
No.
Mahogany.
I need the clap of your ass. I down here.
Oh,
I fucking love that guy.
I know.
Slightly on a slightly related
Tried to
note.
sneak around.
On a slightly
You know,
related
you know
note,
who else is a dummy thick ass that I love?
What?
Good old Cuck Man.
Oh my god.
Man, he's dummy thick.
Somebody started to say something about on a related note.
Oh yeah. On a slightly related note, my dad gets home and my dog greets him. He says, "Hey, Stinky." Just to go back to the fart thing. It's like a slightly related note because he stinks.
Does your dog fart
sometimes.
really bad?
No, he just smells of dog sometimes. You know, that's just how dogs be sometimes. You
Wait,
know?
what?
Sometimes it really be a bruh moment.
That's how
Bruh.
dogs do.
That's what they do. It's how they be. Sometimes it really be like that. He
Does
does
Pete
fart sometimes.
stink?
Now, chapter 7 guy. Volume 7 guy.
I'm really gonna be interested to see where they go with it. I know that they were just saying that they started recording for it the other day. So
Yeah.
know,
20
I'm
minutes
Oh,
excited.
wait,
in,
you did.
and we just got to the point.
Shh, don't worry about it.
but yeah.
Hush, little
but,
child.
yeah.
Keep calm.
I think the two things I'm really excited to see are one, if we can see Winter, and then the interactions with not only Weiss but Crow and the rest of the team, what her thoughts are on this are, but also on what Blake's thoughts are here, because she previously held she still sort of held a giant grudge for the SDC, with the exception of Weiss, obviously. So I really want to see her thoughts and like what's going on down there. Like, are they subjugating Faunus, or are they in their own little tiny rundown part of town, or like maybe even Ilya if she comes in here somewhere?
Oh yeah,
Will they have some sort of flashback or like a moment where they get like a really bad memory? I want to see something like, cause I want to see some real good character development here.
Oh yeah.
Especially for Weiss though.
We all
Yeah, I
we
think
all
it's
know
good.
how season 7 will end. It's gonna be with the giant fucking winged ape attack.
It's gonna
What?
yeah. It's gonna
Oh,
the
yeah,
giant
probably.
the flying
Oh,
monkeys.
gonna be with Crow dying.
monkey.
flying monkeys, hey, flying my faces.
I'm calling it right now. Crow's dying this season.
Oh,
Maybe. Perhaps.
Like mark my words in the book.
they
Right?
are being marked.
It's like mock this.
I would.
Because
I'll be interested to see exactly what goes on with that. Also, I'm hoping that we get some insight as to the Faunus discrimination
yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's been 7 volumes. There's 6 volumes. It's now the 7th one, and you know
We haven't really seen it in action.
we haven't seen it. Yeah, we see it from
too
a couple
much,
of
no.
people once in a while, but that's
Yeah.
about it.
Although, to give credit where credit is due, we haven't really been in any environments where faunus racism
prevalent.
would really be prevalent.
It makes you wonder why they fight against anybody but Atlas.
Because Atlas is probably because
Well,
they're just
no,
like
but-
Atlas is like a fight they already lost.
Well,
'cause
Beacon-
it's fucking Atlas.
Beacon is in Vale, but it's really more separate from Vale, right? Like we see. First of all, we've seen Cardin bully Velvet, but if you'll notice, literally nobody else bullies Faunus because everybody else realizes, hey, that's stupid. There are teammates. Leave them alone.
What if Cardin's
Everyone-
from Vale? Not Vale.
Like all the huntsmen,
Atlas.
see those people as their comrades instead.
Assless.
So it makes sense why we haven't seen any other bullying.
Mm.
That's true.
Yeah. What if Cardin's from Atlas? That'd be interesting. That would make sense as to his like other than just to be the bully character. That would make sense if that was why.
Yeah, that would. Because I
don't
mean,
think because it's like everyone in RWBY has a reason for being how they are. And it'd be interesting if that was Cardin's kind of.
I mean,
secret
also,
reason.
yeah, but also wasn't he subjected into somewhere in Atlas where he was like, tortured because his.
Mhm.
Oh
Well,
well,
he
yeah,
has
he has
the
his
logo
SDC
on his
logo
eye.
burned on his eye.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to say it because if people who are watching
fair.
now, yeah, because
I bet.
a certain something on a certain somebody.
Alright,
Well,
you're right.
all right, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. There are going to be
Yeah.
spoilers.
Yeah.
For what it
Yeah,
says.
heavy spoilers.
Okay, good. Because oh god, whew,
So
get it
yeah.
done.
I'd really like to see how an SDC mind operates.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I mean, just
I want to see how the fuck this city floats, man. Do they? You think they mine in the crater?
I mean, the thing is, it was
Maybe.
like it was a very Elysium kind of moment there. I mean, obviously they're not in space, but it was the same general concept. I think, well, really and truthfully, it's more like Alita Battle Angel than
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I
than
could see that.
it is Elysium. But it's
You know-
probably served. But to be fair, the thing in the floating city in Alita and the floating and the space city in Elysium are basically the same concept.
I
It's
really
like-
got some vibes from, funny enough, the planet Elysium from Metroid Prime 3.
Never
I don't know if
played
anybody
that.
else has played it, but
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Never played it.
it's a Sky City.
Nah, dude, Sanctuary from Borderlands 2.
Ah, you know what? That's spoilers. Except that game.
No, it's not.
That game
What?
is.
2's been out for like a decade.
No, I was about to say, but it's been out for a very long time, so it's okay.
So, I mean, it's from the start of the game. Sanctuary's flying, right? Oh, no, it's not. Never mind.
It doesn't fly until later.
Never mind. That's right. It's been a long time.
Man, why
you
you
gotta
gotta go
take a moment.
spoiling this shit?
To express that all of us are hype about Borderlands 3.
Oh God, please! I need it right now.
Okay, so you know what I would be looking forward to? Because do y'all remember that comic dub that we did with them like coming into Atlas and we have like
Sigma
Weiss?
Oh
Atlas.
yeah.
Yeah, and like Weiss is dressed as a
Lesbian.
Cleveland. I would actually love to see that comic dub just like come to life in the series. You know, just as kind of like a I see what you did
Yeah.
there.
At first,
Yeah.
it's like, ah, shit. Here we go again from Weiss's perspective.
I like AC Ruby.
And then that.
Yeah, she's like, Weiss? Weiss? Fucking God, Weiss.
Who are you talking to? My name is Brigado. Do not talk
My
to me,
name
peasant.
is-
My name is Jeff.
My name is
my-
My name is Flavian.
my name is
My name is Jeff.
Senor Jesus Pablo.
Jesus.
my name is
My
Pablo,
name is
senor.
my name is Jennifer.
do not
I'm
talk to
23.
me.
I've been smoking for 30 years.
What the fucking hell is wrong with us?
I don't know.
I am half Jewish, Mexican, Italiano.
Italiano.
Italian.
Federici,
I
Mussolini.
was trying to remember like a skit from Brickleberry. It's one of the episodes in one of the seasons.
Mamma mia, Papa Mia, Daddy making a diarrhea.
Oh my god. I don't know if any of you guys watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Real quick side tangent. I just watched the newest episode, and there was like this whole part of the whole episode was like two characters were cooking a lasagna, and it's like Mama Miraloni or something. And then one of the main characters, Andy Samberg, was saying that like right before the break of each part of the show, and it was so funny.
I've actually only just
I just
started
couldn't
the
stop
show.
thinking
I fucking love.
Oh my god, it's so great.
I love
It
Terry.
only gets
I
better.
love Terry.
It only gets better. Terry Crews is amazing. It only gets better.
I know.
The show only truly gets better, and I love it. And I cannot
Speaking
get
of
enough.
shows that we just watched, I just finished How Not to Summon a Demon Lord.
Oh,
I
I
need to watch
love that show.
That was a fun show.
It was.
So my girlfriend just texted a theory to me, and I kind of wanted to read it because I think it's interesting. Okay, so you know how in well, I guess I won't say it, but Cole know what I'm talking about. She says maybe Atlas has a matriarchal culture, and it would explain why
Oh.
Weiss's dad.
Ooh.
That's why Weiss's dad took her mom's last name.
That would be interesting,
Well-
actually.
Well, no,
I-
my thought was that
actually explains two
Weiss's
big
mom,
characters.
Weiss's mom was just the one initially in the Schnee family, and he married in, and the Schnee family was very lucrative.
Well, actually,
Right.
no. It was explained that the Schnee Company was started by Nicholas Schnee, right? Which is
Yeah.
technically Saint Nick. That is in one of the War of the Remnant lores, and it was
The
Then
one,
I
the
think
one
it
that's
was his
not on
son.
YouTube.
yeah. And I think it was on to his son, which was Weiss's grandfather. And then Jacques comes in the equation as the one who marries his her grandfather's daughter, which is Willow. I think.
I mean, I thought it was just because he married into the Schnee family.
Yeah, but
Although matriarchal, like
it still makes sense though, because two big military commanders are women, which is Winter
Well,
and
but
I can't remember. Cordova, thank you.
But the general is a guy.
Yeah, but it's still I think it's worth mentioning that
Like-
two major roles of power in the military are, and two major points too, a specialist and an important base on Mistral. Are
Like, don't get me
women.
wrong. I wouldn't have a problem if it was matriarchal culture. I just
me
don't
neither.
know.
Obviously.
how it is.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see though, even if it was even partially
I agree.
integrated, it'd be definitely
think-
interesting. I would love to see something like that. That'd be a nice twist, nice small twist. That you don't see much of it in
It's
stuff.
a twist.
I just want to see more Ruby.
I want to see more of that RWBY.
RWBY.
I want to see
What is
that.
this RWBY,
Bumblebee.
Shaggy?
I want to see
I
more
wanna
hand
I want to see our names in the credits again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dude, I saw that. I was like, fucking dope.
that was us too.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
No,
it
we
was.
had no idea. We had
No,
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 idea.
idea.
Yeah, we were like,
No.
that was fucking dope when we saw it.
All of a sudden, it's like KRWBY fan group in the comments. I'm like, what the fuck?
Narnia.
What?
Narnia. The fuck?
Narnia the Fook?
You're now security agents along with Millie and Joe the cat.
Yes, perfect.
What?
I think those are the people next to us.
The security agents were their pets.
Oh,
Yeah, they're keeping
Hello?
away the creepers and the
funny
phantom.
enough, I actually am security.
Yeah, he came over to record
Yeah.
some lines. He was in his uniform.
Oh yeah, I was.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey Cole,
I was
you
his
were,
recording engineer.
Yeah.
hey Cole, those cats are they're security, all right? They're keeping away the creepers and the phantoms from Rooster Teeth.
Stop it!
I am.
Stop it,
confused.
Steven!
Minecraft. Cats in Minecraft, when they're tamed, they will scare away creepers and phantoms.
Okay, I need to get
Also-
more cats in
Also,
Minecraft.
new thing, Minecraft 1.14 came out on Tuesday. Now cats and ocelots are two separate entities. And
Really?
you have to yes, you have to tame cats separately. I don't know where they spawn. Ocelots cannot be tamed, but they can they can trust you. I don't know how that works though.
Fuck that, Mojang.
No, that's actually I think I like it because I like them being two separate things. Because ocelots are a pain in the butt, but cats are still tameable and they're still natural. But I don't know where they are. They may still be in jungles, but I have no idea.
They like hiding
Also,
from you
there's
under
more
beds.
cat colors. Yeah. Also, there's more cat colors now, which I really want to see.
Oh, hey there, Flip.
Also,
Pixel.
fuck the phantoms. Those guys are terrifying as
I hate
hell.
them.
And will
They're not even
get
that
into
scary.
every-
They just murder you.
They just murder.
They force you to sleep when you don't want to sleep because you're trying to go mob hunting. It don't work no more.
Mhm.
But sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it really be a bruh moment.
Bruh. You
like,
said it really be a
"Fine,
bruh
Mom, I'll
moment.
go
I don't
to
understand that meme, Steven.
Me neither.
I don't
I just see
know
it.
that.
It's funny. That's how most of my jokes go. It's like I see it, I can make it funny.
Oh my god.
Like, these are the jokes, kids.
Cool. You guys see the inside of our base because we got memes in there. Because Zasmi added a plugin where you can paste GIFs with small URLs on item frames.
Mm.
So I've got a bunch of Nero stuff in my room, but we also have a picture of one of those snake pictures that Ezio has, and it says, "I live in a constant state of fear." What the?
Where did Cole go?
Steven?
know.
Okay, Steven. Okay, real quick. I just
Yeah.
have to share this. I found this
Oh,
meme
God.
on r/anime.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
On r/animemes. It's a Kazuma's face photoshopped onto somebody
no.
from The Office. I can't tell.
Okay.
If I had a
I could
gun with
probably.
2 bullets and I was in a room with a useless goddess,
Oh,
a
yeah.
Oh
that's a-
yes, I saw this.
shield, I would shoot myself once, and again if the useless goddess revives me.
Hold on, can you send me the picture? Because I could probably tell you exactly who it is.
Okay, have you guys seen Rising of the Shield Hero?
Yes.
Absolutely.
course.
Okay,
I'm
so
caught up.
they have
Look
someone
Cole's- look
made
at
that
Cole's profile
exact
picture.
meme, but then at the bottom they put
mine.
like, I'll take both the bullets and shoot this bitch in the face.
Shoot mine twice.
Of course. Because she needs to
'Cause
die
fuck
in hellfire.
mine.
Die in hellfire. She needs to have every
That's
single
Michael.
Mortal Kombat fatality executed on her.
That's Michael and Andy.
Oh wait, are you talking about mine?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I agree totally. She's just she gets my blood boiling whenever like
I hate mine.
something so simple that could be like figured out, and it's like, no, you idiots, you're not seeing the big picture here. It's like, open your eyes.
I
Just
want
look
to
at her,
say
she's
so
a
much with
manipulative
spoilers.
Exactly.
Oh my god, Cole, what the hell? Well,
thought it was-
better plug in the hard drive.
I thought...
Hard.
I thought it was funny.
Plug
What
it
on
in.
earth? I am
I'm
so
so
confused.
fucking confused.
Do not worry
I'm
about
lost.
it. Don't worry about it.
I am like so confused.
Don't worry about it. Cole just distracted me with prime waifus.
Got a
Right,
question here, or
Bounce your cow.
thingy.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Arcus Caranus says, considering Team Finicky is an Atlesian team, I wouldn't be surprised if Neon was belittled for being a Faunus.
See, this is the thing. When it comes down to that bothered me. Because the idea is that Atlas is supposed to be racist toward Faunus. But yet, here she is just waving her tail all over the place and nobody's saying a word. It's just like,
thick thighs save lives.
Are we sure about this? Like,
If I say live.
I mean, I guess technically speaking, she could be like, "Hey, I'm in another country, so fuck that. So fuck the rules." But I don't know. I just thought that was really weird.
At the same time, if you're from another country, why would you go to Atlas?
Exactly.
Well, no. It's like she's in Vale, so she's not here anymore. Then there's
Fair.
also the fact of, okay, so why did Ilya have to stay hidden then?
Yeah, actually, that does bring a good point because there is that point. However, it also brings up the weird plot hole where there's all this hype about, or not hype, this talk, everyone's like, oh man, Atlas is always strict military code, the dress, wear code, like, it's like they're strict,
Okay.
but we don't see any of that in those two. They're the exact opposite. And I guess I understand that that's their thing, and I love it. But it doesn't make sense. Like, how come that's being said? And also, when we look around at everyone else that's seen, other students that we see in the background, but also like Winter and etc. How come those two are different?
Because Ponty wanted main characters.
Fair.
He wanted main characters, not background bitches.
That's fair. I love Neon though. She's great. And Flint's great too.
Flint
I also love
Yes.
I also love his YouTube channel because he posted Nevermore. And
Flint's a
Nevermore is
Ruby
amazing. Yes.
Flint to Ruby.
My
Love
name
it.
was said. What?
So if you guys haven't heard a full Nevermore song from Volume 6, go to Flint of Ruby on YouTube. And he has Nevermore on there. And it's really good.
Yeah, Flint's a Ruby is the guy who basically posts all the Ruby songs.
Yeah.
A little bit earlier. A little bit earlier than the soundtracks come out.
Well, he posts
And much earlier than
anyway.
Spotify. Yeah, and much earlier than Spotify, which only got Volume 5 like 5 months ago.
What the fuck?
It's awful. It's awful. We should have gotten it fucking a month later at max. No, wait a half a year. Apparently. Because Spotify is incompetent sometimes.
Oof.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck you, Suction Cup Man. Look at me go.
Fuck you, fuck you.
What the fuck?
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I love iChat.
Hell yeah. Kazuna AI, man. You know Kazuna AI? It's a sin. It's a cardinal sin. You call yourself a weeb? How dare you?
Is that a weeb? I'm calling the police.
Feel
You ain't got the hippos.
I got no hippos.
You just say hippos? Hold on, I have a meme for you. Give me a minute.
Oh god.
I'll DM it to you. I don't want to distract.
How memeful of you.
Here you go, Cole.
I have a meme for you.
7 seconds. What is this? Oh, God. Wait, who probably was in the same Walmart as you? This is not true.
Fuck! What is that meme?
So stank must leave. You said hippos. So... It's a good meme. Okay, next question. Do we have any more questions?
Not from the chat.
guess?
They're just
right.
loving the idiocy.
Yeah, that's us in a
That's
nutshell.
why they're here.
Dude, that's literally how VR shorts are made. Disclaimer: that's not entirely true. We actually think them out. But hey.
I was gonna say.
Why do you think they decided to steal that jet? That's 5-6 spoiler. Do you know if we're allowed to talk about that? I mean,
Get to the
Mad
chat.
Dog's at the bottom of the chat.
It's been months. Like
It has. If they haven't seen it by
Okay.
now, fuck that.
That's your own fault. Yeah, if you haven't seen it before, then that's your fault. But
why
I
do you
guess-
think they decided to steal that jet?
I mean, they kind of had to. They had to get to Atlas. I mean, at first they needed to get away. They needed to get there because Cordova wouldn't let them through. And then, giant robot Gundam, and then oh, you can go.
What I found funny is like that was the moment that Ruby gets all her right, and she's like,
Yep.
"No, Uncle Crow, I do what I want." You
I
know,
love how Ruby's becoming independent. I did love that.
I like that, but at the same time, I'm thinking, Ruby, you could have picked a worst possible time. like seriously, of all the things to oppose Crow on, this should not have been one of them. Like, you could have, if you had done this just when he was being apathetic before, that's one thing. But when he's telling you, you maybe shouldn't try to piss off the largest, most technologically advanced military on the planet that is already ready to go to war against the rest of the world. Maybe you want to listen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about all those airships
Oh yeah.
in the sky at the end of the. I forgot.
Hey, you wonder if they'll probably use a expired passcode, like pull a total Return of the Jedi or something.
Yo, important question. What'd you send me? Oh my god. What is this? Oh my god. All right.
This cannot be the worst time.
Um,
Hey, anytime is the best time for self-discovery. Ah.
Fair. I have a question for you guys. What do you think's gonna happen between Ty and Raven? Because we didn't see him last season. Do you think we'll see him this season?
They gonna
And what
fuck.
will happen?
I don't know.
See who?
They gonna
Raven and Ty.
Raven and Ty.
Yeah.
By the
That
time
would be
Team
nice.
RWBY gets back to the island of Patch and back to home, Raven's gonna be pregnant.
Ruby's gonna be a big sister.
Baby number 3.
I guess that's a
Number
question
2.
actually. Like, what happens if a maiden has a child?
That
I
is
think.
a
Well,
good
I think
question.
there is. Well, I think that's sort of explained in the sense that it's not. They're not given powers in any way, shape, or form, but the mother will likely be thinking of their child when they die, so it goes straight to them. You know,
Then they die of
if
birth.
they're a good maiden, of course. But we know how Raven be.
Yeah.
Although she seems to be somewhat remorseful. Yes, Cole. Oh God, what'd you send me this time? Jesus Christ.
She a thought.
Fano. Fano.
It's a good meme.
We're all memes here.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
This is
Hell yeah,
true.
man.
I found this post where
We're
the
nothing but meme.
the substitute teacher is slowly writing endgame spoilers on the board every time they talked.
Oh my god.
Oh dear, that's horrible.
Are you serious?
It's a good way to get him to stop talking.
Damn, I should have used that today. No. I should have used it yesterday. God damn, I had some bad students yesterday. Yeah. Hey, but actually, your boy actually had to lay down the law. It felt pretty good.
How'd you do that?
Oh, you know, just
Soft
buckled.
baby with a large stick. Good old Teddy Roosevelt.
Well, no, it's just one. I just didn't take any more bullshit, and especially this one kid in the classroom because he was just being very disruptful, and I already gave him a warning of, you keep this up, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna get out of this classroom, and it was like last straw. So I'm just like, pack your stuff, get out.
Oof.
What the heck?
Yeah,
Classroom? What do you do, JD?
I'm a dude.
He's a
sub.
substitute teacher, Cole. Where have
You are?
Yeah.
No, Cole, I'm just bullshitting out my
Not
ass.
dude. He
Cole
works
is-
that fucking Taco Bell in the drive-through window.
Cole is behind.
Did you know this, Steven?
Yes.
Cole, literally everybody knew but you, apparently.
He told us all.
I didn't know that.
Seriously.
That's super cool, JD. Well, now you know.
Yeah, now I know. Now I know, and now I need to go watch Endgame so then I can actually write spoilers on the board and be like,
You need to watch it. It's good. It's all
Okay.
excited about it. Comments section. You don't have to worry.
I will murder every single one of you who speaks about
I will
it.
commit the murder.
Yeah.
Also, Tina just texted me. She said she's alive if you need a +1.
Come on in.
All right, someone. Actually, no, I'll send it an invite.
Yes.
Oh, God. The
Here
gayness
we
has
go.
arrived.
All right, here comes the gay.
Here comes the gay.
Prepare for homophobia. And I'm kidding.
it's like, oh no, Tina, your gay is showing.
She's homophobic.
Oh, shit.
Church to pray away.
Yeah, she's homophobic, so watch out.
Oh, she
She's
is.
she's really gay. She's really
No.
gay. No, she's really gay.
Obviously not.
She's very gay.
Yeah, the running joke is
Obviously,
that,
that was a joke.
yeah, the running joke is that she's gay as fuck, but she's also homophobic. That's the running joke.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a joke.
Like gay as
Oh
fuck
my
in
God.
that she's been with her
Wow.
girlfriend almost
put it-
8 years.
To
Yeah.
put it simply, some moron called her homophobic one time. It's like, okay, I gotta go tell my girlfriend now.
That
Look,
is an accurate statement.
Hi,
There she
Tina.
Okay,
Hey, Tina.
Wait,
Just
we have
to
to
be
go back to
clear.
introductions.
because it's really, really funny. When I was younger, I was really homophobic. So until I was like 16, I would look at someone who was gay or trans and I'd be like, "You're going to hell." I literally said that to someone who was my sister's friend who was trans before, and
While holding your cross.
I know, I was one of those people. Like I was about to
Yes,
mollywop
repent,
him with a
sinner.
Bible.
You shall die in the
Anyways.
fiery flames.
So then I went to a convention and I'm running around and I was running around I think as Naruto or something at the
Oh
time.
my god.
And there was this person I met as Riku, and I was like, oh my god, I like them. And then after talking for a little bit, I realized it was a girl, and I was like, oh. And then I sat there and I was like, why do I feel this way? And then I was like, oh, religious brainwashing. Duh, I'm a dummy.
It's just like, man, I'm fucking gay.
I just need to
literally-
share real quick. So Tina, JD I just learned that JD was a substitute teacher, and I was like, what? And everyone was like, we all already knew that.
Hey,
Mhm.
Cole,
Brian
did you know
messaged-
that I'm... Cole, did
No,
you know
no,
that
hang
I
on.
directed
Brian
the-
messaged me and says, if it makes you feel better, Cole, I didn't know.
Who?
Hey,
Ryan?
Cole, did you know that I direct RWBY Abridged?
What the fuck? That's news to
Whoa.
me.
Cole, did you know that I am your blood brother?
Hey, Cole, did you also realize that you're fucking gay?
Hell yeah,
No,
baby.
really, no, really. It was kind of a funny revelation for myself, and I think what the biggest change for me is like when I was like 12, I almost died, and that kind of changed my life view. No, I was 13. Sorry, I was wrong. It was
Well,
right
shit, I guess I'm gay now.
I was like, I literally was like, I sat there like after I met that person, I went home and I was like, oh, okay. This goes against everything I've ever been taught, everything I've ever been saying. Why do I feel this way? And it was just like, well, church. I'm like, was there anything else? No, it was just church. Okay, that's dumb. And then I was it. Like, I was like, okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna like this person. I was really offended. So when I came out to my parents, my dad was like, "Oh yeah, we thought you were gay since you were like 10." And I was like, "Wow." I was like,
You're like,
What?
Mom was telling me.
I was so offended because I was like,
Tell her yes.
I was
your par-
homophobic. I was
Yeah,
like, how
your-
dare you? I wasn't.
religious parents just brainwash you forever when you're a child, and then when you grow up, you realize they're just cool dudes. It's like,
I mean,
yeah, we
my
hang out
parents
and
never-
do all that.
My parents never religiously brainwashed me.
Are you sure
It
about
wasn't
that?
my
Veggie
parents.
Tales.
It wasn't my parents. It was church. Like I grew up Northern Baptist.
Mhm.
That shit's scary. They scream at you.
Yeah.
And when you're 5 years old,
eat that communion and you are not saved by the Holy Spirit, then you will go to hell.
have you ever had someone scream at you at the top of their lungs? Like you're like, this guy's about to deck me, and I'm gonna have to fight him.
Yeah, and it was a customer at the Home Depot.
That is literally how Northern Baptist churches
I
are.
have been there, Steven.
My work
Like-
last week.
Like literally,
Okay.
when the church that I went to, this guy would be screaming till he was red in the face. Like my concern when I was older, like, is this guy gonna have an aneurysm? Like it's just a concern because he'd be so red. He like so red in the face from screaming at people. And when he's screaming how you're gonna go to hell if you're gay, like that really affected me as a kid because big intimidating men screaming at me just kind of I don't know has an effect.
Intimidates you.
Damn.
But anyway,
I
so my
think
parents thought I
anybody
was
would be,
gay because I was super tomboyish. And I'm like, what would make you think that I was gay? I mean, if I'm always like hanging out with the boys, that doesn't necessarily mean I don't know.
What
Anyways,
the fuck is going on in the
Steven?
background?
Close
I'm
dying.
sorry. Hat in Time just released an announcement for DLC. It's like a ninja cat DLC. It is called Nyakuza Metro.
oh
So
my gosh.
So TLDR, TLDR, young Tina, young Tina's parents knew she was gay before she was gay, and
Mhm.
was very offended.
I was very offended. So just to say though, hi, I'm Tina. I voice Ruby in the Abridged and direct the VR shorts along with Steven and Bo.
Hello.
You know.
hello.
Huh. Also, Steven K said, "Oh, is Steven here? Is he reading the chat?"
Sorta, yeah.
I'm reading the chat too. Yeah,
So-
I know, Tin. You're only like 52 minutes late.
Like Steven?
God,
Yes,
Yeah.
Steven.
What a coincidence! I just got here as well.
Yeah, Stephen.
I
was
Yeah,
wondering
we
you
do.
jumped in.
Twitch, I need to talk to you later about some stuff,
Hey,
some things.
hi, Chandler.
6 was the number of enchiladas
Hello.
that I had last night.
Jesus, man.
Cheese sticks.
Cheese sticks?
famous
Whatever.
Cheese sticks.
Okay, that's a very large difference between cheese chicks and enchiladas, bud.
You right.
Cheese chicks.
Look. Fuck off, all right? I'm driving.
No, you.
The world's first mobile podcast. I'm in my car.
That's mobile.
How y'all doing?
Doing
You're
good.
all right.
Good. How about you?
I don't know
Just
what
got
I
off work.
missed.
Never want to go back?
You
That's a
missed
mood.
You
tomfoolery.
missed a lot of memes.
You missed
Shenanigans and
tomfoolery.
tomfoolery.
Jokes on you for assuming I'm not.
We were
mean.
we were totally mean.
Wow.
Can I bitch about work for a second? Is that
Please
the
do.
kind of podcast?
Please
Only if I get
do.
to next. Only if I get to
boy.
next. I have a hell of a story.
So I'm sitting here doing as nerds do, playing Minecraft. Having
Hell
a good
yeah.
time.
Hell yeah.
And
At work?
I get a text. I get a text from my the AGM of the property that I work at, and she's just like, yeah, there's an event that's gonna be occurring before when you're supposed to be in at work, so I'm gonna need you in at work like 30 minutes earlier. And I'm like, joke's on you. That 30 minutes earlier for the thing you're asking me is actually like gonna have to be like an hour and a half. So I'm like, do I sleep now? And then the answer was no. No, I'm not going to sleep. I might power nap for like an hour or two. So essentially, I normally go into work at I get up at 5, leave for 6,
Ooh.
and
Damn.
I'm in pretty early. I have
Damn.
to be in there probably at like no later than 5 a.m. tomorrow. I really should be going at like 5:30.
See, I gotta drive to Nashville at 5 a.m. tomorrow for work, but whatever.
Yeehaw.
I have to wake up super early so I can work on my finals before work.
I get to
Oh,
do
God.
nothing tomorrow.
I was off
Me
today.
too.
Our
My parents are going
I
on
work
a
at Chick-fil-A, and we just closed down for remodeling yesterday.
Dude, I want Chick-fil-A.
I work
Damn it, they're
for
closed.
I had it this
Marriott
morning.
Hotel.
I know.
Why can I only want Chick-fil-A when they're closed?
See, no, that's me. That's
Some
me.
kind of
When I
fucking
lived in
curse.
no, hang on. When I lived in Gunnersville, every single time I got a craving for Chick-fil-A, it was fucking Sunday.
It's always Sunday.
It's
That's
always
how it
fucking
works.
Sunday.
It's always fucking
You know what
Sunday.
you do? You know what
I'm
you do to
like-
get around that?
I'm like, you know what I really want? Fried chicken. Where from? Chick-fil-A. Okay, let's go. Got
Do
the
they
keys.
really count as fried
Walking out the door or driving by it. I'm like, I'm gonna get Chick-fil-A on the way home. I'm like, wait a minute, there's no cars. It's Sunday.
You know what you do to get around that? You know what you do to
Son
get
of a
around
bitch.
that? Go to
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A on a daily. Don't crave it. Buy an 8-ounce tub of Chick-fil-A sauce.
Oh
You
my
can do that for
God.
$3. And then next time you're craving Chick-fil-A and it's a Sunday, you
I'm
can
always-
get chicken from elsewhere and still use Chick-fil-A sauce, and you're good.
Or
You're
you
not
just
wrong,
buy
it's not
double
good.
the day before.
Now, see, that is a life
So-
hack, but
So-
I'm not a Chick-fil-A sauce
I've
fan.
eaten
so-
Chick-fil-A
Oh, I do.
literally like 2 or 3 times in my life. One of those times was with Cole until I worked at this new
Even.
property. So my reason behind it was I was from up north. When I moved down here, they were okay, cool. There's Chick-fil-A's. They don't have them up north where I was from, and so I had it for the first time. I was like, yeah, okay, it's good, but it's overpriced in my opinion. So I'm a cheapskate. I like KFC before they did a bunch of shit and changed their menu. Anyways, I digress. So, I come out as gay. It's a big ordeal for me personally. And then like the whole Chick-fil-A controversy happened. And I was like, well, I've never boycotted something a day in my life, but I'm going to boycott this. My friend's like, where do you want to eat? Not Chick-fil-A. You sure? Yeah. No, I don't want to eat there. Why? I'm like, because they're homophobic. And I was so stuck on that for literally like 6 or 7 years. And it wasn't until this year that I've eaten Chick-fil-A. I worked across a Chick-fil-A for 4 years and never ate it.
See, I would never have that kind of willpower.
It's because like I never really had it, and now I'm like, ooh, but that Chick-fil-A sandwich sounds really good right now.
It
Oh my
always
God.
sounds
And like honestly, the staff, like I gotta
Damn
give it to him. Chick-fil-A has the best staff.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
they're
You know what?
We really
get some
have
real
to.
shit customers.
We
Let
really-
me tell you.
Oh yeah.
We really do.
Let me
have
tell
to,
you.
We really do have to applaud the original creator for doing the things like, hey, we're gonna close on Sunday. Let families have off for church and families, but also, fuck you. I want my Chick-fil-A on Sunday. Give me my fucking Chick-fil-A Sunday.
So,
see,
so
like-
let me tell you a story. So yesterday we were closing down for remodeling, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were out of a lot of things. We were just selling food until we were out of food, and we had run out of salads. Like we were completely out of salads.
Out of that green shit.
Back in
I
the
mean,
window.
I don't eat
Branch?
salad, so fuck that.
And this guy came up to the window and
Just
said,
use
"I'll
bread."
I'll have 2 Cobb salads." I was like, "Okay, I'm really sorry, but we're actually in the process of remodeling right now, and we are completely out of salads." He was like, "You're kidding me. You're kidding me, right?" And I said, "No, sir, I'm really sorry. We don't have salads." And he was like, "Oh my God, this is unbelievable." He said,
I love-
Never before in my
can't
life
believe
has a
this.
Chick-fil-A not had a
then,
sandwich.
then he calls his wife. He calls his wife. And he says, I want you to tell her what you told me because I don't believe you. He said, it's true. I'm really sorry we don't have salads. He's like, did you hear that? They don't have salads at Chick-fil-A.
Not before
Okay.
1912. When
And
the
then he
chickens
drove
were
away.
rolling in the
So
earth.
here's
Yeah, you can always
funny
try
thought,
McDonald's.
right? So you have these people who come up to whoever it is, and it's funny how on one hand they'll be like, "I am a God-fearing Christian," and the next minute they're like ready to castrate you and tell you to fuck off.
They got their,
I
they
know.
got their cross in their hand, and their
And they're like,
Bible in the other,
Fuck you. The devil made me do it.
and their mouth is full of holy water. They're ready to go.
Spit it at you.
I don't understand the hypocrisy of people like that. I can't tell you
I
how
don't
many
either.
times I've like because I work at a hotel. So I work for Marriott. There's times that I'm working the front desk and I have people and they ask something ridiculous. Like, I'm so sorry, I can't do that. It's like 1 a.m. and they're like, "Oh yeah, can I get a shuttle to the bar?" And I'm like, "I'm so sorry, I can't." Secondly, it's Gwinnett County. Like everything shuts down here at 11. You can't sell alcohol after 11 p.m. most days of the week. And they're like, "Oh, you're making that up." Or then even so, like you have the people be like, "Oh, you know what? I understand. It's totally fine. Some stuff is like out of my control." This one guy, actually at the hotel I'm at now, the power went out, right?
Mhm.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm so religious, this, that, or the other," in a conversation we had earlier in the day. And I'm like, "Cool, that's awesome. Like I just, cater into them and go about my day." But then he comes down later and he's just like, what are you going to do about this power being out? And I'm like, well, sir, I can't control the power being out. There's things that are within my jurisdiction and control, and the power being out is not one of them because it was out because someone hit one of the lines. And I'm like, there's literally nothing in
What do you expect me to do?
Okay, so the way that I pitched it
can do
is he was the TLDR of it is he essentially he was trying to get his room comped. I'm like, sir, I apologize for the inconvenience it may cause you. I said, however, I don't feel it is within reason to comp you for your room. You're out of power, so is everyone else in this hotel, including me, and I'm working in the bistro, like trying to get this stuff done today. It's not something that we at the hotel have control or liability over. If it's out for the rest of the evening, you're more than welcome to cancel your reservation here at no charge, of course, and I'll refund you for the time for today that you spend in the room. You're more than welcome to relocate to another property. Like I honestly, like when in those situations, I'm not going to comp someone's room because it's not fair to comp one, not everyone else. Now, if it's something like, oh, the water boiler went down, that is the hotel's fault. Like, even if it breaks, that's the hotel's responsibility. Somebody hitting a power line down the street, not the hotel's responsibility.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing within reason is for me to let someone walk away from their reservation with no charge of the cancellation fee. And even still, I gave him a little bit of a discount on the room. And what gets me, the thing that blows my brain above anything else, is the fact that he was on the Marriott Family and Friends rate, which means that he was on the discount form for somebody who's an employee. And when it comes to the Marriott like brand, if you're an employee, God forbid you cause a scene because you can lose your job for a bit. Your friend staying at the hotel, God forbid they cause a scene or smoke in a room because it can cost you your job. So if somebody stays at the hotel and gives me a hard time and they're on that employee rate or that family and friends rate, somebody can lose their job. If somebody comes down to the front desk and yells at me, I had somebody do that before. I was like, you do realize you can get your friend fired, right? And so the friend who was on the actual, like, whose discount it was like, oh, no, I'm so sorry, this, that, or the other. I'm like, no, listen, it's not your fault that your friend's a total tool. Like, but they need to understand this is not an acceptable way to treat a human being. I don't care who you are. And more so, it can cost you your job. And he's like, it won't happen again. I'm so sorry. And the guy eventually, like, his friend made him come down and apologize because I called, like, employees, you can kind of call on their shit. But, man, it really sucks because some people are really entitled. And then they're like, I'm holy. But then you're like, on the other hand, they're like, fuck you when you don't give them what they want.
Asshole.
So in this segment of Grind My Gears, who's next?
Oh my god.
Like, you're a whole piece of shit.
Oh, I've got something good here. So this was actually tonight. So I was working at Home Depot, in the windows and doors land. Yes, as I do. I do it good. The Depot working the graveyard shift. And so woman comes in. Like a lot of them, they come down the little aisle that we have in front of our desk. They're like, hey, how's it going? How can we help you? Me and my friend Dave, my coworker Dave. And she's like, oh, I need your help. Okay, what do you need help with? Okay, so my grandson. My grandson. She says it like that, like twice. I'm like, okay, I don't know which one, but go ahead. I need some help. I don't know what to get him. I'm like, okay, confusion. You're in the door window department. Continue. We're right next to lumber. Like,
Please
we're in
make
one
my
corner of
day.
the store. No, she did. I'm getting there one step at a time. Okay, so, she's all like, also she's like walking real funny. She's talking to herself the whole time. I don't really know what she said up until that point, but she's like, okay, so I don't know what to get him, but I want to get him a 2x4 so he can build a bench. I'm like, huh? What? You want to buy him a fucking 2x4, which we sell in 10-foot lengths, to make him a bench? Okay, I won't judge. Okay, but I don't know. I mean, what do you think he'll
Don't
like?
worry.
I don't know. Oh my god, it gets better. I mean, do you think he'll like that? No, I don't know. I mean, what kind of person is he? I don't know. He's always playing those games. How old is he? 10. What? And then, now hang on, it gets better. 'Cause she offends me too. So just you and my coworker. So hang on, here we go. So it gets going. We get talking. So it's like, okay, well, I don't really think it's the best thing. I don't think he's gonna exactly like it. I mean, does he like playing games sometimes? Yeah, he's always on those games. Like, oh man, I bet you play those games too. Because she's saying that. I'm like, actually, I go to college to make them. And she's like, oh. She does this whole thing with her arms, and like she's like this whole like, oh, of course you do kind of motion,
Mm-hmm.
like, well, fuck you. and then she looks to my coworker who's a father, and he's in his early 40s,
Mhm.
And he's like, "Oh, what about you? I bet you're like, oh man, this kid over here. I bet you're." And then he's like as if he's never had kids before, sort of thing, you know. And I'm just like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like he just turns away. I'm done with you, kind of look, and I'm just like, "All right, I'll take care of this."
So
So fucking, I'm just like, okay, 2x4s over there. That's it. Or that, or go to AC Moore or Michael's.
I could hit you with right now.
Yeah, exactly. Because a kid is not gonna want a fucking 2x4 when they're 10 years old.
Have you seen Ed, Ed, and Eddie?
that's true. So,
Excuse me,
adding
Blake was best boy.
In suburban Massachusetts. In suburban Massachusetts, though, this isn't like central Colorado or like central Tennessee. Sorry, Cole. But fucking this ain't White House Trailer Park. This is Massachusetts.
This is
Bumfuck
Massachusetts.
idiot nowhere.
This is fucking Massachusetts.
So adding on to that, though, have you ever had a situation, Steven, obviously the answer is yes, because you just said that, where you've been somewhere or whatever, somebody tries to socialize with you, and they're like, well, tell me about those lesbians, right? They're the worst. And you look at them and you're like, I've had somebody on, they were talking about anime, and they're like, oh, man, I don't really get it, because somebody walked by with an anime shirt, and I was just like, oh, that's whatever, they have this shirt on. They're like, I never really understood anime crap anyways. I think it's stupid. I don't understand why people would ever even make it. And I was just like, I said, well, you see, just like anyone would do anything when you're passionate about something, that's what you do. So of course he goes on, he's like, yeah, but it's just so stupid. I don't ever really like the voice actors. They're terrible, this, that, or the other. And I'm just
and you're just like,
yeah. And it's really terrible when you have those situations. But one similar experience was when I was at Dragon Con, one of the, God, what year? I don't remember what year it was. My friend's mom, who not worked for Marriott, she had like ridiculous amount of points over. She got us the presidential suite on the top floor of the hotel.
Oh shit!
What
for
the
Dragon Con.
fuck?
It was just me and my one other friend in the presidential suite. And we had some celebrity next door to us. It was the coolest thing ever. And I'm like 17 at the time, and it literally was the bee's knees, right? So me and my friend, we come out of a room on the top floor, which even Dragon Con guests aren't on that floor. So you don't get there unless you book there. But anyway, so we get out of our room, we go get in the elevator, and we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna have so much fun. This guy also on the floor happens to go in the elevator at the same time. Then he's just like, he was a doctor or something. He's like, I pay too much for this shit. And I was like, tell me, are you mad because you're in the elevator with some kids having fun and have the presidential suite? Or you're just mad that we have the bigger room and that you actually had to pay for yours? And I was such a saucy little kid. He was so pissed. He got off at the very next floor, even though obviously he's on like the 45th floor at that time. He needed to get to the third.
He needed to walk off that burn.
You were just so pissy.
I need a shensu for that one.
Why are people so upset with things that, like, I don't know, people get so excessively upset about things, and it's like, but why? Like, why are you mad about this? What is really eating? Like, what's got your goat right here that you're having this struggle?
You know what that was? It's because he was a 1%er.
Tina.
What?
Gonna need a shensu for that one.
Need a sensor for that one.
I'm gonna need a sensory for that one.
Damn it, Krillin.
Man, I have another terrible story to talk to you about. So I joined this weird group like a year ago in April called KRWBY Productions, and they're just all these fucking cuts.
What a bunch
Half of them are
Wow.
homophobic at the same time. Why don't they just make up their damn mind? I'm kidding.
Well, you see, I'm indecisive as the day is long. So the day is occasionally short, but today it is long.
Oh, somebody's robotic. I don't know who that is.
I think this Chandler. It's because he's on the phone.
He sounds like Brian.
Brian?
Man. Okay, so I have to ask for, I mean, everyone here does, I think, stupid voices, I would say. Yeah?
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about, young lady.
So,
I don't know what you're talking about, but I mean, this is my name.
Pesky greens.
I feel like across the board, the answer is going to be yes, I've done this, and here's my story to it. Have you guys ever gone somewhere in public and done a stupid character voice?
Yeah.
All the time.
I have a
Okay.
great
Every
story.
every day at work. Every day at work.
I have
Okay.
a great story about this.
Before,
Only on my
before,
good ti- only
before
on my
diving
good
into it,
days.
Cole, the only thing that I want to say that I do that I found I'm really terrible at now, when I was younger, when I was mocking people, I would do a British voice. Now when I mock people, it's just Ruby. Whatever, yeah.
Bitch.
Oh, what'd you say? Come, 1v1 me on Rust, Scrub. I'll punch you in the face and steal your cookies.
I mean, that might not be so terrible. What do you think?
You wanna go, pretty boy?
Gosh,
Huh?
Mickey,
Huh?
I don't think that'd be ladylike at all. Yeah.
Who said I was ladylike, huh? Are you assuming my gender?
No, no, ma'am,
Yuck rat.
I'm paying, but
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to get the dick out of your throat.
So I use
go
Gronk all the time when I'm taking orders
Okay, so
in the drive-thru.
I just went through a signal dead zone, and none of you came across.
Rip.
All I heard was.
Oh,
No, that's
All
fine.
weird.
That's fine, Charlie. You were just being robotic.
Yeah, I don't have questions. I just appreciate the.
Good. Don't ask questions because there will not be answers.
Beautiful. Alright,
so I use
let's go from Cole down for these stories because I want to go in order. Keep it orderly.
I use my Kronk voice all the time at work when I'm taking orders in the drive-thru.
You can't say that with
Like-
him here.
Thank you for choosing Chick-fil-A. My name is Kronk. I'm gonna serve you. Right,
Oh,
so
yeah.
number one with a Dr.
Poison
Pepper, some
for
Chick-fil-A sauce. Your
Poison.
total's gonna be $7.20. It'll be our pleasure. sir.
You mean that poison?
There's two Kronks.
And like I use that one all the time.
There's
Ace
Brian.
Face in the background.
There's one-
Hey, speaking of kinky, you're going to a dungeon. Dungeon?
Wait.
Dungeon!
My spinach buffs. That's it. Oh god.
He's dying so
I'll just
Oh, poor guy.
guys, it's Ace Face.
It's Ace Face, yep.
All right, I'm gonna and also I sometimes I'll drop because normally when I talk I go a lot into my higher tones.
Mhm.
So one time I just tried really just speaking in my lower tones. I was like, "Thank you for choosing Chick-fil-A. My name is Cole. How can I serve you today?" And there was a guy who was like, "Man, you sound like you got a radio voice." I'm like, "Thank you, sir."
You do, though. Like, if you ever want to be a radio host, you totally could be.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really could.
Honestly, any online personality, wink,
I can
wink,
see
wink. You could video it. You are.
Also, I'd like to point out that Brian sent me a thing in quotes saying getting upset about books made for horny teenage girls was ridiculous then, and it's ridiculous now.
Oh, yeah. Getting upset about books made for horny teenage girls was ridiculous then, and it's ridiculous now.
Oh, was that Helsing Ultimate Abridged?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was in the that was when Alucard was being the therapist, everybody.
Getting upset about books made for horny teenage girls was ridiculous then, and it's ridiculous now.
Excuse me, I like to fap.
Whoa, hey, calm down there, buddy.
Oh, dear.
I wanna teach the world to
Can't
fap.
spell fap without nut.
I think you can.
Fap without
No. Hold on. I have a gift for this
Called
somewhere.
Mark Nut.
Mark Nut!
I think I have a gift for this somewhere. Nut. If not, then I'll just post one of Toru as a backup. But we'll see what I got.
Holy.
Toru. No, okay. I'll just post
You mean
this
the
one.
gay dragon?
Yes, the beautiful
Of
gay
course,
dragon.
the
there
gay
it is.
dragon.
Of course.
In live chat. That's all I've
Your
got.
mom's a gay dragon.
I don't have the gift I was looking for. so that's all.
We're all just waiting for the day when her and Kobayashi just fuck.
Season 2 is confirmed.
I'm waiting for the day Lindsay Jones walks up to me and punches me in the face and tells me to stop.
That'll never happen.
You know, it's funny is like literally the next con that we're at, or like RTX, she's gonna look at me and go, "This is for everything." Oh, I'll be like, "Oh, she heard me," and then
That's
I'll
not our next con.
And then
Senpai
I'll
noticed
think-
me.
Man,
Freaks out. Lindsay noticed me. Alright, so I think it's James' turn to talk about a voice, I guess.
yes.
You wanna go ahead?
What?
Have you ever spoken with like a funny voice in like a social situation?
Oh shit! I'll just randomly bust out my Osmond sometimes, and
Oh,
they'll be like, "The fuck."
Gnarly.
I do have another one when it comes back down to me because man, it
I
was
don't.
really funny.
I don't have any really specific stories about it though. Sorry.
What about you, JD?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the question?
Do you have any sort of? Oh, excuse me.
Chan, oh my gosh, Chan is extremely ace-faced behind you there.
Do you have any sort of like voices or personalities that you just sometimes just use in a social situation?
Oh God, probably, but I just can't remember. But probably one of the most funniest things that happened this week. So
Is
What
she like
the
cranking in a
sound?
fishing reel?
Yeah, I just parked and I live by a lake, so the fucking frogs are super horny.
Oh,
damn.
I did not expect you to end the sentence that
Everyone
way.
was just like, oh, and then oh.
man, I was just. Man, I guess you could say I was fishing for a response.
Window
But
Some horny toads.
I'm
fuck.
walking home.
Sorry,
Fucking
sorry,
stupid
JD.
ass birds and frogs. I mean, it's
Yeah.
every now and then. Fucking.
Oh, he
Every,
died?
every now
I
and
think
then
he's
they're
gone.
just fucking.
Yeah.
All
right, go ahead,
You didn't say they were horny.
Guys,
Owl just lands on the fence outside of my window and just screams all night.
Damn.
Oh my lord.
This alone is funny.
spot, Chandler, please.
All right, JD, what was the rest of your story?
Okay, so
Take your
not
toothy
mu-
puff and fuck off.
Guys, keep interrupting poor JD.
I hope so.
yeah. Do you really want me to get into sub teacher mode?
Dude, yes.
I'm going. I'm fucking going. I'm 20% shin left. It's not my fault.
Anywho,
Poor Chandler.
Go ahead, JD. Sorry.
not much of a voice one that I can remember specifically, but something that did get someone's attention that I actually fooled them into thinking that it was Tuesday. I was subbing for a high school around. Yep. And basically, I'm it's last class talking to them, and it's like one of these tables. You know, they're actually warming up to me. They're interacting with me more. And one of the students is like, "Hey, did you call my name?" I'm like, "Yeah." I called your name, and I said it was Joanna, and she's like, "Wait, you know my name?" It's like, "How do you know my name?" And then I'm just like, "Oh, I'm gonna play off this so hard," and then basically I'm just like, "Oh, you want to know the reason how I know? I'll tell you. It's because," and I just like I do like a total like Shenanigans pose, and I'm just like going, I'm basically going, "It's because I am psychic." And literally it's like their eyes get wide, and it's like, whoa, really? What?
They're just like, they don't know to be impressed with the voice or impressed with, like,
And
You
how
actually
old are
are
these
psychic.
kids?
Dude, they were high school and they fell for it, and it was fucking hilarious. And then, later on, and it's like after that, I'm just like, it's like, whoa, really? That's so awesome. I know, right? But you want to know the real thing, though, is I'm not really psychic. I have premonitions. That's about it. They're shitty premonitions, but yeah.
I don't even know that.
But yeah, just like at the end though, that every time they kept asking me a question like how I know it, I would just instantly just go back into that pose and I just go, "It's because I am psychic."
oh my god. And they're
Do you
Dude,
like,
also
they
have a
crack-
murder mystery show with you?
you've been doofed.
Yes.
You just got them K, didn't you?
You've done
You've been doofed.
You've been
Okay,
duped.
got
Just hand
me.
him a pineapple.
Okay, you're the worst. Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, it was great.
Steven, you want to go?
So I have a whole history
Oh,
of
God.
my entire life. So
Every
you know how I have ADHD, right?
yeah,
There's my explanation.
just that's
So-
it everywhere.
Literally, so ever since like late middle school, I'd make noises that were funny. I speak with accents. That's how I kind of develop Russian sometimes, or sometimes I'll use this one, or I got this one sometimes, So sometimes they just come out and I just use them in random conversation. It's pretty funny, okay? So it depends on the context, but I've typically gone through every single class I've ever done except for Spanish, and done a voice or something, or just made fucking noises like like screaming, and it's always gone to laugh.
So adding kind of to that a bit, I never really acted as a kid, if that makes any sense.
No, it makes total sense to me. Yeah.
Like I don't know. I feel like I hit my mic. I'm pretty off the wall, but I always loved acting and stuff like that. Whether it be screen or stage, I loved all of it, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. But I'll never be cool enough to do any of this. And then I met these guys, and I joined this podcast when I was like just turned 18, and I was like, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for. Because I always felt like voice actors were so divided from everyone. And going to conventions kind of showed me that, oh, they're just people too, and it's a totally obtainable job. It's just hard. Like I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it takes work. Kyle. And then after I joined that podcast, I wasn't really doing voices until really the last couple of years, which is kind of sad because it was just always me. Because I didn't think I could act. And I was told that I couldn't act. And then I was like, okay, maybe they're right.
They were. Who the fuck told you couldn't act? I will burn them in hell.
Oh, one of my old drama teachers.
we're all going to hell because Tina's gay. Right?
So gay.
You're right.
Man,
You're right.
this is the cardinal sin. Next to adultery, this is the cardinal sin.
Oh my god. So the funny thing that I did, right? I went to Walmart after I got off work really late one night. It's literally like just hitting midnight, which is that's late for me.
I mean, that's the best time to go to Walmart.
Yeah, so I'm at Walmart at midnight standing in line, and I was like, oh, there's this lady, and she's trying to talk to me and be social. And I instantly, in that moment, she turned around, she's like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, I'm doing all right, how about you? And she's like, oh, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from France. And just kind of like, literally, it's the people say the darndest things when they don't think you're from America, and it's hysterical. They're like, oh, well, is it true that this, that, or the other? And man, when I told you I was bullshitting my way through that conversation, I was, and it was hysterical because she's like, oh, that's just so cute, and I want to go to Paris someday. This most southern lady. It was the most fun I had like trolling someone publicly.
Did she say bless your heart?
No, she didn't. But I know the same kind of. Oh, bless her heart.
Good.
But I was just like, yes, I immigrated to America for a job. It was very nice. Stuff. And
there's a link to r/rubber ducks, and it was a link to r/advertising. I'm so sad.
Oh,
rubber ducks? Where? Huh?
Oh, talking about rubber
you
ducks
like
now?
them rubber ducks?
Rubber ducky, that one. Squeak,
squeak. That's a throwback.
No one remembers that.
So, I heard
I
you.
do.
Oh, yeah.
I like doing stupid voices all the time now. That's the answer to the question that I asked.
That's just my entire life. It's just stupid voices and noises.
I mean, that's just
ask my parents. They've suffered for 20 years.
Steven, that's just
dude, same.
What'd you say, James?
I just laughed.
Okay.
I didn't say anything.
Did you hear that, Steven?
Oh,
no, I know what you say.
Steven, I actually
Okay.
agree with you on that.
Hell yeah.
So,
Yeah.
What'd you say, Cole?
Oh, sorry.
I said just because you sound stupid.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
How many of you guys have watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged?
Who
Oh,
One of those Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. So one of those
Oh,
three
no.
times that I've ever eaten at Chick-fil-A, I was at a convention I think it was in South Carolina, and I was with my friends, and I was being Merrick but I wasn't doing just any Merrick. It was Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged Merrick, and I was terrible. But they're like, I hope you have a blessed day, and I'm like, I won't, I'm gay. And just the same stupid things.
Wait, they said I hope you have a blessed day at Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, this was
a real serious one.
This was years ago, like literally almost a decade ago.
Damn.
And it was I had so
Wow,
much
that's
fun,
10 years.
and they were like literally like I'm in the backseat dressed as Merrick. I got like everything going. I'm doing great, having a good time, and they're just like, when I say they looked horrified when we hit the drive-thru window, because I literally just said it through the speaker, and or no, it was at the actual window, so they were like really concerned. I was a little shithead.
I've been muted this whole fucking time.
Tina, you wanna know? You wanna hear something funny? When you went to Chick-fil-A, then I was probably in elementary school.
Don't make me think about that.
Does that blow your mind?
Hold on.
Back in my
10 years
day, when
ago
Cole was
what,
barely
2009?
knee high.
Yep.
That was in New York City in May. That was the year I had
our
my
Lord,
tonsils removed.
2015.
You guys
In
are
fourth
so
grade.
young.
Fuck, Steven?
In 4th grade.
How do you remember that?
What do you say?
I remember a lot of things. I have a nearly photographic memory. It's really great.
Okay, so real quick,
Sometimes.
how old is everyone? Now thinking of
I'm
this.
20.
I'm 23 today.
Happy
birthday
birthday.
to
Thank you.
you.
Everybody,
Yeah.
wait, hang on.
Hi,
Real
Jane.
quick.
One,
Every-
two,
You're
three.
wait.
Happy
Let's
Damn it.
coordinate it so we all sing at the same time, okay?
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Okay. 3, 2, 3,
One.
1.
Okay, everyone, stop. Listen. Here's how it's got to work. Somebody who's not gonna sing has to count us in because they will always be
Okay.
up.
Okay,
One,
James,
All right, wait,
count
James,
them.
you count us into your own song.
Three,
3.
go.
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you. Happy birthday
to you.
Happy
birthday,
dear
James.
Happy birthday to you.
Listen. I don't know what's more beautiful, the fact that you guys all just sung him happy birthday, or the fact that it's probably the most terrible happy birthday he's ever heard in his life.
We started so strong, but then we all got so
You guys all
separated.
sounded so dead. And
What do
it
you
was-
mean started strong? I waited until you were 3 syllables in before I started.
Listen,
I noticed.
listen, it's midnight.
Some people
man.
just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah.
I that was me in that moment. I didn't join. I just
Cole.
watched.
Cole, I guess
What?
you could say you can't hold me down
Darkness?
because you know
Anyways.
that I burn.
Let's finish these good old ages. Who
Uh,
else hasn't said theirs?
Mine.
25.
I'm 24, but next month I'm going to be 25.
Thanks to denial, I'm
I'm
immortal.
25.
You're,
I'm gonna be
you're old.
26 in June.
You're fucking old.
Damn it,
Damn.
you're a month older than me.
There's only 2
Big-
people older on this project than me, and that's
I thought you were going to say planet, and I'm like, wait, what?
no Lambency
Levi
and
Corn, right?
Levi.
What about Corin? She's 27, I think.
Oh yeah, Corn is older than me. I
He's
forgot
older
about
than
that.
Levi
So
is
3
older,
people.
though.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I said.
he's
Levi,
older.
Okay, Levi, Corn, and Lambency are the only ones older than me.
What about the Lord and Savior?
Well, he can just, go do something. Yeah.
Wait, he can just go die again.
Yeah. Ooh,
And they come back to life.
Good, because the world needs him. He's like Captain
Man.
Planet, man. Yo, Jesus is Captain Planet.
Jesus is Captain Planet.
The power is yours.
Guys, what if Earth Chan is the second coming of Jesus?
Hell yeah, boy.
No, that's the third kind of Jesus. Captain Planet's the second. Idiot.
Looks at you, idiot.
Wait,
Oh,
where does
so wait.
VeggieTales fall in on that scale?
Oh, shit!
it's-
No,
it's
that's
rebooting.
1.5.
Hell yeah.
That's 2.5.
Because where's his hairbrush, man? He never found it.
Brian just said.
Larry-
Brian just
Larry
messaged
needs his
me. That was
hairbrush, man.
disastrous, and I loved it.
Did you guys hear it's actually getting rebooted?
You
What
know, I never watched it as a kid, so I'm not
I was
VeggieTales.
forced to.
particularly.
I was forced
Are you
to.
serious?
You know, it was really funny.
So people have seen that VeggieTales has a
Yeah,
not
I
so
grew up
great,
with it.
not so great TV show on Netflix, and that wasn't done by the actual studio that created it. So they got the rights back, and the studio who made it is making a new show.
Okay,
Oh,
but
wow.
the
I think-
VeggieTales Twitter though.
I think what it was for VeggieTale is my parents weren't from the time I was like born till I was like 6 or 7. My parents weren't really religious, and that was past the peak of I feel like VeggieTales for my generation because it came out in '93.
Mhm.
What?
So
Stop
I was
that.
listen.
Excuse me,
I
are you
was
saying
really,
I'm old and that I like
feel
baby
old.
shit?
I
No.
feel old and I'm 20.
Okay, listen. I loved like when I
Dude,
was a
I'm
kid, I loved
old.
Barney. I'm not even gonna say I didn't. I loved watching Barney, and I watched Barney till I was like 14.
Hell
years
yeah.
There's
old.
no
Barney
problem
was
with this.
fucking jam.
So
Okay,
Fuck
so
the
two
yes.
two things on this tangent. One, VeggieTales. I watched that in CCD, which I was only until first grade until I finished my first communion because I didn't want to really do it anymore.
So
But
it's songs
I
with
remember
Larry
watching.
Boy.
I remember watching VeggieTales, and it was the Tale of King Solomon, and
Ooh.
or something, and fucking. I remember that the cucumber had a beard, and I was very confused. And then because he didn't have
Are
a
you sure it
beard,
wasn't an afro?
maybe.
the
And
cucumber
then
had a beard, and I was confused. I bet you they used fruit just so they didn't have to animate legs.
You think you're sexually confused?
oh my god, stop that! I was in first grade. You stop that.
What a cucumber.
Second of all, the second thing, I forget what I was gonna say. Tina, could you repeat your last?
Oh heck, if I remember what I said.
Okay, well
I watched
that's
Barney. I think that's the last thing I
you
said.
just reminded me. Okay, thank you. So the new I watched Dora and Blue's Clues a lot as a kid because they were the shit. But if there's one thing I can't wait for that's a reboot, it's the live action movie of Dora. Why?
Dude, yes.
Because I want to see Dora fucking pull a Glock on fucking Swiper and say Swiper no swiping, turning it sideways, or just Swiper no fucking swipe. Yeah.
Okay, but listen, can we just talk about how aesthetically pleasing that movie looks though? Because it
looks
does look
really
aesthetically
good. It
pleasing.
does look
And
very good.
what I like is they were smart. They're not trying to gear this movie really towards kids. They're doing what Disney's doing, and they're trying to gear it to the millennials who grew up with it. And I love that they're doing that because honestly, sure, it can still be a kids movie, but there's obviously, even just from the trailers, you can see some adult humor in there, and you're like, whoa, this
Yeah.
is Dora. What?
I guess Disney didn't. I guess Disney didn't learn that with Kim Possible.
Kim Possible, they screwed up on, and we're not going to talk about that abomination, okay?
Wait, hold on. If VeggieTales and Captain Planet are like, the second coming of Christ, does that mean Teletubbies is the herald of the apocalypse?
Yes.
No, not just the Teletubbies. Not just the Teletubbies, not just the baby in the sun. No, it's the blue suck machine.
The
That
blue
is
suck
Satan.
machine.
That is Satan. You know, you remember
Wait,
Adam
are you
and
talking
Eve?
about
Remember
Nunu?
Adam and Eve?
Are you
Yeah,
talking about
you remember,
Nunu?
Yeah, you remember Adam and Eve and how Eve was tricked into eating the apple by Satan the snake? That's fucking Nunu, the blue suck machine. See, he's Satan.
The only
they're hopping
reason
home.
the only reason I loved strawberry yogurt back then was because the
yogurt.
Where the
fucking
fuck is that guy?
fucking Teletubbies ate pink shit.
Okay, so
Okay,
listen, I liked Teletubbies as a kid until my sister showed me like the horror Teletubby shit on YouTube.
Oh my
no.
god!
And I was like, I
Cursed
couldn't
images.
unsee it. And every time I would see, like, I used to have little Teletubby finger puppets you got from Burger King,
Oh, no.
and I loved them. And I literally got rid of all of them after I saw that. I couldn't do
Back
it.
to when Burger King was good.
Yeah, man. When you got the good Pokemon toys from Burger King.
Oh,
and
fuck
it was
yeah.
Oh
like-
my
And
god!
the
Yes.
Simpsons toys.
Oh my god, yes.
None of I don't know. You guys are all older than me, but you
I'm
might
one
not
year.
remember
I'm 1 year
when-
older than you, dude. I'm not
When,
that older
when
than you.
McDonald's had the Bakugan toys.
I do remember that.
Oh,
When,
Okay, cool.
when Wendy's had the animated adventures of Jackie Chan toys.
Yes.
Okay.
I
was
fucking
remember
remember
when I
that.
was-
Actually, that was Burger King.
I
Cool.
remember when I was a little kid, and it was either Burger King. I think it was Burger King had the
Oh, you
At the
Can
what?
we do?
Had
Can we
what?
do
had the
Jackie
little
Chan
Mu-
Abridged?
had the,
Like,
the little Mulan toys.
Jackie Chan Abridged.
can we do just Jackie Chan Adventures? We have somebody be the grandpa. We don't change the grandpa. He's just Aya Jackie.
Homo Gregor Fizzy's out.
Oh, great.
That's the
God.
uncle.
Okay,
I will
if
never
you guys
forget
do
that
if you
day
guys
I
do
died.
Jackie Chan and Bridge, I am Uncle. There you go.
Yeah.
It's gonna get slutty.
Aya
Come
Jackie.
Jackie. One more thing.
I love you know what's terrible is that was so incredibly racist
It's so
It was.
and nobody gave a shit about it because it was actually I think it
Those
was
are the
actually an
times.
Asian dude playing him.
It was
But they're like,
Willie.
it's not
It was Willie
racist.
Chan. It was
Oh my god. It's
But
that
they were
fucking-
literally like, let's take this to the extreme.
mhm.
Yo, is that Pickle Rick? Fucking.
Oh my fucking god.
I knew I
Gotta
Shit
rip
just
that
got
Band-Aid
real.
said
There's
that
no
for
blob.
a reason.
There's no God Bob. Gonna rip that Band-Aid off right now.
Totally Spies was good too. I loved watching
Totally
it.
Oh,
Spies
hell
was a
yeah.
fun
Yes.
I love
You
Totally
know,
Spies.
I'm kind of surprised to hear that all you guys watched it. Like, I don't say this to sound sexist at
Yo,
all, but it
this
was
is-
like the generation of when like girls had girl shows, guys had guy shows, and people like, oh my god, you watched Ben
I watched-
10, and I'm like, yes, I watched
so
Ben
so the
10.
thing
No,
was so
it's
the thing
about
was
sex.
the thing was I
Colored
lived
onesies.
in
What's
Mexico at
not
the
to
time
love
and I just
about
had to watch what the fuck was on.
That's fair.
You know, it was
That's
great.
fair.
You know, it was great.
I watched
Powerpuff
Powerpuff Girls with my
Girls.
sister, and I watched
You're
Powerpuff
right.
Girls with my sister too.
You know what?
Okay. What about this one? This one's an older one, but it's from Cartoon Network or Boomerang.
Okay.
Wacky Races.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember that.
Okay. Also, Tom and Jerry is a classic.
Well, duh.
Yep.
Tom and Jerry.
I loved all of those old shows.
Ozzy and Drix.
Hell
I
yeah.
remember-
Man, listen, I could
Yeah.
talk to people about the original Ben 10
Dexter's
all day
Lab.
long.
Fucking
Mike,
Ben 10
I
was
fucking
Yes.
love the original Ben 10.
Love
Anything
Ben.
The original
that,
Ben
anything,
10 was-
anything that came after is just shit.
You know,
Does
honestly,
anyone-
okay, so like later on the series, obviously like it went in a different direction than what it was originally, but the original Ben 10, I love the style, I love the story.
Yeah.
All the
I fell in
puns.
love with so many of the the characters, but my favorite character in that whole series was actually Charmcaster. I loved everyone else, but I love Charmcaster. And she's
Yeah.
such an obscure character most people don't remember. And
Fucking
it's
love
sad.
Charmcaster.
She was great. I loved her design. I was like, if I ever become a cool cosplayer, which this is before I cosplayed, I was like, I'm totally gonna make that. And I still have never made it. I think I'm gonna actually do it one of these lifetimes.
Ben 10 crush right there.
One of these lifetimes, maybe the third or fourth.
I thought
one.
Gwen was like the cancer of the world.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's unbearable. Well, that
But
was
that's
born,
okay.
right?
And
But
then
then
I
again,
realized
she's 10, so
Okay.
that's true. That's true. She was just
Another great series of show. I'm gonna switch to Nickelodeon. SpongeBob's a given, obviously, but Fairly Odd Parents.
hell yeah.
Yes.
No,
Hey,
though,
Arnold.
till what season? That is.
So like a little bit after Boo.
If you could, like, fucking,
But
Are there
it's a
seasons of Fairly Odd
shiny
Parents?
nickel.
like, I didn't get that back then. There was just they just released batches of episodes at some point.
Can
Yeah,
somebody
I
just say
okay.
Dinkleberg as
Dinkleberg.
Okay, but
Wait,
on
hang
the
on.
subject of
Hang on.
randomly throwing out episodes,
Hang on.
fucking Jimmy Neutron.
Hell
Also
yeah.
The
episode.
Jimmy Timmy Power Hour.
That was great.
Jimmy Timmy Power Hour 1 and 2.
Alright, Cole, what were the ones you wanted to say before I continue?
Dinkleberg.
Oh my god, that's
God.
Okay, so
Damn.
Debbie, I think it's Derryberry. I don't know how you say her last name. Her last name is weird. Anyway, she voices Jimmy Neutron, and it's what throws me off is like you watch Jimmy Neutron and you're like, yeah, cool, this is great. But then you listen to her normally talk, and it's just a flamboyant Jimmy Neutron, and you're like, I'm not really sure how I feel about this.
No, wait,
I
it was
spent-
it was Tara Strong who did Jimmy, wasn't it?
Also,
No, Tara
No,
did.
no,
sorry,
Timmy.
sorry. I'm thinking of Timmy. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
I-
exactly. She's another one of those people like that. Exactly. That's how exactly I felt with her.
Yeah.
I think when I was like 17 or 18 is when I met Debbie, and we talked for like 2 hours. It was the coolest thing ever. It was one of the first voice actors I
Nice.
met. And it was this really small little con. And literally, that's all we talked about was like, different voice acting things, this, that, or the other. And it was really when I was getting into it. And I was just like, okay. I just couldn't unhear Jimmy. And every time she talks, she's this sweet lady with a pixie cut. I'm just seeing Jimmy. And I'm like, I don't know how to feel about this.
James Isaac Neutron.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Miss
that
Fowl.
movie.
Danny Phantom
Was
was
so
such a good
fucking-
series.
Danny Phantom.
Johnny Fresh was
Well,
so-
hey Tina,
Yeah.
have you seen F is for Family?
F is for Family. No, I have not.
Okay, Debbie actually voices some characters in that, especially this one kid. It's
just
Bill's.
Jimmy.
No. I can't remember what the name of the character is. I just know one thing. I really hate this character because he's such a weenie, and it's like hilarious in a way, but it's also annoying. I'm not kidding. Okay. Listen. But no. Basically, she's like she kind of just talks. It's just like kind of.
Stuff.
Yeah, just like she talks in the Jimmy voice, but in a very dorky version.
That's
And
beautiful.
like there's a part where literally the bullies are like coming and like they do bully shit, and I'm just like, you see, and I'm just like looking at the character that she's voicing. I just like pause it there, and I'm just like, yep, you see that there? That is why you get picked on.
Oh my gosh.
But,
So
huh.
really quick, because Unknown said it. It says, "Who remembers Bear in the Big Blue House?"
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yes.
a fucking
I'm
movie.
gonna say-
Hell yeah.
I used to watch Bear in the Big Blue House religiously, and it was actually probably one of the few shows that when it got canceled, I genuinely cried as a
I
kid.
I'm gonna make a
How
little
many-
jingle. I want
many scenes-
anyone who
scenes-
knows it to tell me immediately.
All right.
What? Want to say that again?
I'm gonna sing a jingle, and if you know what this means, you're gonna get it, and if you don't,
Okay.
it's gonna make no sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Out of the box.
Oh yeah.
Oh
my
God, yes.
It's been
Fucking
forever
out of
since
the
I've seen
box.
that one.
I
But-
know, man.
Out of the box, man.
But really quick with Bear in the Big Blue House, I think last year somebody posted a video somewhere on Facebook. I have to find it, and it was Bear in the Big Blue House, and it was one of those nostalgia trips. Where I was like, "Oh my God, Danielle, look at this!" Oh, Hannah, I didn't know that was. What the heck? I didn't know
guys-
that was your username. Well, I'm dumb. That
You know,
makes sense
guys-
though.
Today I learned that humans eat more bananas than monkeys. I can't remember the last time I ate a monkey.
What? You stop that. Okay,
Well,
I have
that's
three
good to
things
know.
now. I have three things now. One's a joke. I'll get to that in a minute. First
Not in the
off,
Temple of Doom, it ain't.
first off,
Kill the monkey brains.
first off, first of all, this is a great show. He's a Phantom. That's a great one. Fucking love it.
Yes.
Second of all, I don't know if anyone's really. I don't really know if it's a really big popular show, but like LT Gray was a really good one too.
I
Which
remember.
one?
I don't even remember
I
LT
vaguely
Gray?
remember LT.
I
Gray.
caught-
That was
Some episodes
outside
of
of
that.
my generation.
I
Oh,
got a
you
little
know
bit
what?
of
It,
that.
I
No,
remember
because
what they
it was around
posted.
Danny Phantom and like my Life as a Teenage Robot around that time.
But its your target age group was not was lower, and it's something that I just never got into. I wasn't. It didn't strike my fancy.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna post this link in chat, and you guys can all go watch it on your own time and cry,
Okay.
because
What?
this is what I ran into
Bear in the Big Blue
when I
House.
saw it. It was the
Goodbye
goodbye song,
Yeah.
and I literally just wanted to cry because I was like, I miss this show so much. I miss the simpler times.
What?
My
Nintendo
God,
bitch.
Chandler. Nintendo.
I don't want to cry thinking about a
But,
fucking bear.
But another show, two shows that I
This
really
genuinely is
liked
gonna make me cry.
were My Life as a Teenage Robot,
Fuck yeah.
El
Oh,
Tigre.
I fucking love it.
and then also
Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold was
Yeah.
great.
The movie was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't
Oh,
seen
hey.
it.
I did.
Now the one thing that you made me think of a stupid joke. My dad told me this one, so incoming warning. Okay. So there's 30 cows in a field, 28 chickens. How many didn't?
Here's a funny thing following with Hey Arnold I saw literally like 2 days ago.
A Bader.
Just watch it. Just watch it.
Oh God.
Hey Peter.
Hey,
Peter.
hey,
Hey, Peter.
Oh my God. Is this Cole?
No. It's
I
a guy
know.
named Brock Baker. He's a phenomenal voice actor.
simultaneously, I want
Hey,
Patrick
Peter.
Warburton's Kronk voice and his Lemony Snicket from the Netflix series voice to narrate my life,
And
just
here's-
alternating between the personalities. Same voice, just it's a very different tenure. I just want him to narrate everything.
Right.
Hey Peter.
Hey,
Bader.
Peter.
You know what
Peter.
makes me so upset?
Peter.
That there's so many guy characters I can't do an impression of because man, if I
Peter.
could,
Oh,
I would have a
God.
jolly good time with it. Man.
You-
But that's
you
okay.
reverse
That's
back,
fine.
dude.
Just turn into Ace Space,
I'll just live with Ruby and go about my day.
And
So.
Maria.
Shit just got real.
And Maria.
Damn. Sorry, I'm looking at the VeggieTale meme that C Kronk just popped up. Oh my god, that's great.
I'll just be a potato. It's fine.
So important question.
Yo, Super
Super
Robot
Rick.
Monkey Team.
Super
Hyper
Robot
Yes.
Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
Force Go, yes.
what the fuck?
And then there was Hi Hi Puffy Yummy Yumi. That
Oh,
was
I
a
Yeah.
fucking love
Yeah, hi,
Hi.
Buffy. I mean,
Hi, Puffy, Yummy, Yumi, show.
If you guys don't
hey.
know who that is, if you ever watch Teen Titans, you've heard them.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
hey guys,
do the Teen Titans
guys,
theme.
what about 4Kids version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
That was pretty good.
I liked it.
Yeah.
The
too.
2003.
What
Oh, yeah.
about Codename Kids Next Door?
fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Da da da
Okay,
da
Spy
da.
Kids though. Spy Kids. Those
Kids, yeah.
movies.
I like
I
I like Spy Kids.
Okay,
But
so
fucking
The first
Danny
two,
Trejo as the dad.
two, I'll say.
Spy-
The-
Spy
yeah,
First two were
Kids.
great. The third one was
Spy Kids
Three?
was-
3 is great
We
if you
don't-
realize how fucking stupid it is, and you're
Spy-
so long.
You have to watch 3 if you're high or drunk.
But like on the bright side, Danny Trejo, okay?
Fuck yeah, Danny Trejo.
Yeah,
Danny
man.
Trejo is their dad,
Machete.
and also he makes a cameo in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I don't remember which one of you guys is still watching it. He makes a cameo at one point. It's great. There's like so many fucking cameos in that show. I love it,
Of course
There
it
are a
is.
lot.
including what's his name? He's on the Seahawks.
Is it Peter?
No, it's not Bader. I don't remember. He was on the Seahawks. I don't remember his name, but he was really fun. It was a great episode.
It'll do all of that except tell you the time. It doesn't tell time. No, there was so many things to put in there. There was no room for the clock.
Oh, dude, fuck. Code Lyoko.
Okay,
Yeah.
so did anyone else when Spy Kids came out, and they came out with the toys? I think it was Burger King who had them. Don't hold me to that.
Oh,
And you
I
could get,
absolutely
like-
got the fucking
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I have,
Oh,
I
yeah.
still have
the little
them.
Spider Mouse toy thing.
Oh, hell
Yes.
yeah.
Lava Girl.
Gotta love it.
I need this
Okay.
in my life.
Okay, I don't know if it was just me. Did anyone? Okay, but before I go any further, did anyone watch any Hot Wheels movies?
Yeah.
Probably not.
There was one that I watched too much, and it's not very good.
None of them are.
None of them are. I remember the kid who was like, man, I never get my license, and he drives this fucking surfboard giant truck thing. Like,
I've never actually seen them.
You're not
They're
missing
exactly
anything.
what you think a Hot Wheels movie would be.
They're not.
Okay.
You're not missing shit.
Okay, do y'all remember a show on JetX called Dragon Boosters?
Yes.
I do. Okay.
Vaguely.
Yeah,
With
vaguely.
on JetX, have you guys ever seen a show called Witch?
Oh,
No.
Yes, I
Yeah.
loved
So,
Witch.
My handle online is Which I Am Will. It used to be my handle on everything. I was madly in love with Will. I love the character. And I was like, yes,
Yay.
she is like my spirit animal. My first, like the first character I really kind of latched onto that was animated was her. So as a kid, and I do as kids do when they discover the internet and that celebrities are actual people with emails, I
Uh-huh.
went to Kelly Stables, who voices Will, her website, and she had her email listed. So I
Mm.
was like little 10-year-old, 11-year-old kid. I made an email and put in my actual name because I was, dumb but kind of smart. And emailed her, and literally she responded to me on my birthday when I was 12, and I about lost my shit because I was like, woo, or whatever it was. I was so thrilled that she did, and I was like, oh my god. I still have the email in my email because she sent it to my main Yahoo one that I use. But
Oh, wow.
anyways, I made an email for the petition to save Danny Phantom and email Kelly Stables. That's all I'm saying.
I love the way that Danny Phantom concluded. I will say that was a very nice conclusion.
The
I like
the Planetoid movie.
Oh my
special
god,
thing.
that was so
That was a
good.
good one.
I was so sad when they ended it. Butch Hartman is a
too, but it was so
phenomenal.
Have you
He's an
seen
artist,
Have you
boy,
seen
and
his videos on
writer,
YouTube where it's Danny Phantom 10 years later?
Yes.
No, I did not know these
No, but
existed.
I'm going to look at that right now.
They're,
Yeah,
they're,
it's pretty great.
they're just drawings at what he thinks the characters would look like 10 years later. But they're really cool. Really cool.
Which Hartman is
5
an
years ago,
amazing-
the Avengers in the Very Odd Parents style, Avengers Endgame, Butch
Oh,
Hartman.
yeah.
I want to click this, but I don't trust it.
Don't do it. Don't.
Danny
do it.
Phantom 10 years later, yeah, 2 years ago, 3.4 million views.
Anyone?
Wow.
Anyone?
Wait, did he make
remember
Gun-
this classic? Rocket Power.
Did he make Gunball?
Fucking yeah, we know what rock power is.
Yeah, I know Rocket Power.
Hey, man,
That was.
Woogity woogity woogity.
Butch Hartman made Gumball. What?
Fuck are you talking about?
Did Butch Hartman make Gumball or no? Am I just thinking things?
I think you're just thinking things, bud.
Gumball?
Fuck. Oh well.
What about
He's 54. I'm old.
what about reruns of Gargoyle?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Tucker
Yeah.
is named after Chris,
I-
like Chris Tucker. That's cool. Or like, that's.
I don't know the
Oh
name
my
of
God.
the show.
Okay, do you
All
guys
I-
remember? Okay, this was at the tail end of good shows. Like very far, maybe even a little bit further.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember? So you guys know iCarly, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
Spencer's voice actor. Spencer's actor.
Dude,
Yeah.
Remember the animated show that he was in after called Tough Puppy?
Yeah, Tough Puppy. Yeah, I
That
remember
was a
that.
good show. That
I
was
know.
towards the very tail end of good shows.
I don't have a name for this show, and it haunts me. All I had was a VHS, like 3 VHSs of it.
I
A
love
show where
VHS.
dinosaurs get sent forward in time. with like powers. And they have to fight other like velociraptors and other dinosaurs that also get sent to the future. But also they go back to the past and they keep I don't know what it is. It's like Transformers, but for dinosaurs.
Oh, Dinobots.
Nope. These were not robots, just fucking superpowered talking dinosaurs.
Oh.
Dinosaur King?
Nope.
No, that's
We're back.
hang on.
No, that was a movie. That was a good movie, but not that movie.
We're back. That's a nice statement.
Are you sure it's not the
full
ones
extent-
where? Are you sure it's not the one where the these like kids could like transform into like prehistoric like animals?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, it's not
is
that
it
one.
Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park and also
Nope.
Independence Day?
You mean our Lord and Savior?
If you see the thing of doing a Jeff Goldblum impression is more just you got to work on your just dragging out and your and
Also, your hotel ads.
yeah.
I'm looking
Or
at
that's Brad Bellflower. Never mind.
No. You were correct.
I was okay.
I think it was Hotel Ads. It was
Yeah, it was hotels.com, right?
what
Or no,
yeah.
it's like it's something change the world. I don't remember.
Yeah,
what the song was.
that I don't know. What
Change
you're
something, change the world. I don't know, but yeah, that one. Real talk. Jeff Goldblum is one of my favorite actors, next to Tom Hanks.
Hell yeah.
talking about.
Tom-
Good
Tom
choices.
Hanks is probably not my it's either him or Mark and Donnie Wahlberg, who are probably among the top three because I just like Tom Hanks because he does a lot of nice like really good causes, but also like he's done a variety of different movies, from war movies to Toy Story, and he's just been in every great movie I love, and he's just a great guy.
So
Also, he's Forrest
question,
Gump.
on the same sort of vein of conversation, I guess, in a sense. Do you guys have a celebrity crush, and if so, who is it? And it's okay if it's of the same gender. I'm not going to be like, oh, you're gay. But like, if you could, no
You
strings
gay.
attached, be with any actor, who would it be and why?
Oh gosh, I have no
Okay,
idea.
so let's do this for both genders, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
for both.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Who,
yeah.
Who is your male and female celebrity crush?
Okay, so I guess I'll start. So this is I think I'd be more of a bromance with this one. I really want to be friends with Jack Black.
Yeah.
I really want to be friends with Jack Black.
Tenacious D boy.
However, if I had to choose someone to be in a relationship with,
Timothy Oliphant.
no, it'd be Mark Wahlberg.
No, Timothy Oliphant for me. Fucking
Oh,
Santa Clarita Diet, Justified. He's great,
yeah.
and his
Like Mark-
hair is amazing.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg's always rocking a goatee. He's a nice guy. He's always got a nice body too. Like fuck, if I was gay, god damn it.
I know,
You know?
right?
And he's always got nice hair. Fuck, man. I wish I had a nice hair.
I know, right?
So what about the ladies though? For you,
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So, the ladies, it's kind of interesting. I don't really have a full definitive of who I want.
Steven's gay.
No, I'm not. Fuck
I
you.
know.
I'm in a straight relationship. Fuck
No,
you.
gay.
It's cover.
It's cover. No. Oh shit. It's Colonel. I've been made. My dummy thick ass is too dummy thick.
Stop
The
it.
gays are coming.
Stop it.
Clever teacher are learning the car.
Stop it.
No, if I had to, I think what I if I had to choose, I think it would have to be
The entire female cast of Game of Thrones.
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
I support that. I support that.
believe it or not, no.
No, that's fine. Fuck you. They're all
Wow. Wow.
Every single one, all the MILFs included.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
Man,
Actually,
legit.
come back to me on that one. Come back to me on the
Extreme
Okay. So
Dinosaurs.
I
That's what it was called.
for the guys, I feel like I'm terrible because I just had to think about this, but it would probably be Chris Hemsworth or Brad Pitt.
Wow.
I mean, I don't blame you for either.
For the guys, like
'Cause
honestly,
Brad
I
Pitt
love
looks
both
fucking
their
attractive.
Yeah, I mean,
Always.
I love both
Yeah.
of them. So, and on for the girls, it would easily have to be number one is Kate Beckinsale, number two is Evangeline Lilly, and number three would be Angelina Jolie. So,
I thought you said. Wait, did you say the second one's Angelina Jolie? Because that did not sound like it.
no, the second one's Evangeline Lilly.
Okay.
She
that sounded-
she voices. She plays Tariel in The Hobbit, and she does other stuff, but that's where I care about it
Oh.
from. She can just be Tariel, step on me, and I would thank her.
If you had the chance to change your fate, would you?
You know what? We can even take it a step further and go what fictional character as well if you really want to be crazy and off the wall.
Okay.
Okay,
No,
here
no,
we
no,
go.
no.
Here we go.
Okay, you made it a completely different ball game.
Yes.
So answer
That's
all
a
three.
whole other thing of
Fictional
thinking.
character would be I was about to say Jennifer Ronnie, but I would say Cora. Cora can step on me and I thank
Oh my
her.
god.
I have a
There we
feeling
go.
you were gonna say that.
Okay. I guess for me it would be.
Ryuko Matsu in Kill la Kill. Easy.
You're never gonna let me live that down, are you?
She
Okay,
saves
okay.
the world.
But, okay, so
Let me
for
check
which one
my
are we still doing?
Crunchyroll
Are we still
list real
doing?
quick.
I think we should
So
just do
we doing-
real people first, and then we'll go to ships as a whole new line and like afterwards, I guess, as we go back up.
So wait, are we doing celebrities or?
Celebrities first.
Celebrities for guys and girls, and then fictional character.
Okay, thank you. Okay, celebrities for dudes. I would say it's either gonna be a tie between Chris Pratt and
Actually, no, I second this. He's my number 2.
Mhm.
yeah, and hold on. And my second one would be Zachary Levi because he's such a fucking nerd, and I would
Yeah.
love to hang out with him.
Hell
Fucking
yeah.
Chuck.
Fair.
Oh, I love
Um,
Chuck.
Let's see. Oh, I know, right? Chuck was a good show.
Fucking great show.
Yeah, it was. For
Actually,
the
wait.
females,
I
holy
have a
shit, this
third
is gonna
one.
be tough. I guess Dakota Fanning because I had the hugest
Oh,
crush
okay.
with her. Let's see, second one.
I just realized. I think my number 3 would be Norman Reedus.
Oh, that's fair.
Norman
Dude,
Reedus, yeah.
at least he lives
Dude.
like an hour from me. Like I could show up.
Dude, I know, right? Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he lives in Georgia. Because they filmed the
Oh, that's right. The
Walking
whole
Dead.
first season. Yeah, the
And
whole
they all
fucking
bought
Walking Dead in
houses
Georgia.
down here, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
Go
pretty
shoot
much.
crossbows at his window.
Like,
Just
Daddy,
hanging
love
out
me.
Word.
in
I don't know. I can't think of anyone else, but that's just because I don't really fantasize, I guess, females as much. I don't
Okay, now
Back
if you
on
had to
that.
do an animal.
I know that sounds very gay of me, but hey. But yeah, I guess Dakota Fanning because I don't know. I had the longest crush about her. Okay. I'll just choose a voice actress. I guess Kara Buckland.
That's
Yeah.
a good choice. That's
Yeah.
a good choice. She's
I
amazing.
think
I know,
I
right?
figured out who my female crush.
I like her. Okay.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Did you want me to finish or did you want to?
Yeah, no, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Okay, no, it's cool. And just like one fictional character, or
Yeah.
okay. Ooh, that is a tough one. Oh
One,
boy.
only one. No, you can pick several.
Only uno. Okay. Well,
You
I'll
can pick
choose.
several.
Okay, I'll choose two genders. Let's see.
There you
I don't
Actually,
know.
come back to me on that. On that one, okay?
Okay, Steven, really quick, what was yours?
So the female actress that I think would be the crush on, I have a crush on, would be definitely Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh God, yes.
Damn it,
I
why
was
you
gonna
taking my
say
wife?
that. Fuck. Okay,
'Cause
listen.
Jennifer Lawrence is great.
Jennifer Lawrence can also step on me, and I would thank her.
And then
Why
I
don't
think,
why don't you just have the entire world step on you?
You know, honestly,
I mean,
I
Natalie
might just say
Portman's
thank
number
you.
2. Natalie Portman's just number 2 because Padme.
Okay. Why are there so many?
Fucking hilarious?
So like, I feel like there's some of my choices are obviously for aesthetic reasons. I love a lot of people. Kate Beckinsale, I think she's just so
She's
damn
just
beautiful.
hot.
I love her. But then I'm like, man, Jennifer Lawrence is such a good pick because you know she's a keeper. Like she's out funny, prankster.
She's funny.
She's fun.
Dorky. She's a nerd.
She's like everything you'd probably want in a person, and you're like, shit, man. I feel like I really struck out there. I done
in your wettest
I was like,
dreams.
damn, I'm super lucky in that filming of what I heard of that movie where they're in the space station together.
Wow.
Remember that movie? I don't remember the name.
Damn.
Of
She filmed. She filmed
It's called
some of.
It's Passengers.
Passengers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
She
All right,
filmed
who's
some
next?
of the
Who's
Hunger
next?
Games. in
Oh,
Atlanta.
actually, one more for celebrity. Probably Keanu Reeves.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
Jesus?
Jesus. Jesus.
You mean the
Jesus.
vampire?
Yeah.
The vampire king?
All right, who's
Oh,
next
so-
on this
who's
round?
next?
I didn't do my fictionals. I didn't do my
Oh,
fictionals.
sorry.
I have 2.
Oh,
I
right,
only
go-
have 2. Don't worry. I'll be quick. I have 2.
Yeah, me too.
So it's Raftalia
Yes.
from
Ooh,
Shield Hero
that's
or Nero Claudius from Fate. Yeah,
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
extra.
All right. So
Nice.
I don't really have real people Like I legitimately, I just can't think of any
That means you're
actors.
stuck with the
Then
bear in
just
the big blue
then just
house.
choose me, BB.
Jennifer Lawrence would probably be the top pick.
Honestly,
There we go.
But fictional characters, I would go with either Raftalia
hell yeah.
or
Mhm.
02 from Darling in the Franxx.
Oh,
There
I
we
forgot
go.
about
Best
Zero
girl,
Two. That'd be
yes.
my number 3.
Yes.
That's my number 3. Forgot about 02.
Okay, so who's next? Because I know mine.
Just go ahead. Go ahead. You got the floor. It's all you.
Okay, so
Yes.
for female celebrities, second would be Jennifer Lawrence because
Nice.
cute, nerdy, and just geeky as hell. And first out of the ballpark would be Jamie Lee Curtis because
That's fair. She is definitely a step on you kind of
Yes.
person.
she is
Oh,
still fine as fuck.
That is a big move.
Then I guess on that sort of on that sort of a note, then I guess Jennifer Aniston done that as well.
There we go.
Ooh,
Because
yeah.
she's like what 50 something. She still looks like she did in Friends.
Oh yeah, she does. She still does.
She's still looking good.
I totally just remembered who for fictional characters, but one more for celebrity. But this is for an actress.
Okay.
God, I'm gonna fuck up her name. Rosa Salazar from Alita Battle Angel.
That's
you
a
know,
pretty
is
good
she
pronunciation.
related to Alexander Skarsgård?
I don't know.
Don't think so.
I'm gonna guess that there's a possibility.
I mean,
Hang
Bill
on.
Skarsgård is Pennywise.
Yeah,
He is.
but
Yeah, but that's Alex's dad. I want to say.
I think so.
Oh, I just thought of another one.
Oh, hold on.
Trying to find her name.
For fictional, for females, I would love to. It would be for my two females. It would be Rhea Scrimmery from High School DxD
And
and
Waluigi.
Oh, Rosa Salazar.
Of course,
is her name.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, and then Alita from Alita Battle Angel, because I'm not gonna lie, like the scene when she pulls out her heart to give to Hugo.
Yeah.
God damn, I fell in love. I'm like,
never
Mary.
actually
Like,
saw
man, I wish a woman would rip their heart and hand it to someone else for me.
I know, right? but yeah, I guess for dudes it would probably. God damn it! Why am I drawing a blank? I guess Batman and
Which one?
Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Going goth
Yeah.
or punk, I should say.
Danny Phantom.
I mean, and I guess that's it. I guess that's it for dudes.
So for guys, it would definitely have to be a tie between Ryan Reynolds and
God,
Zachary Levi.
Ooh, dude, nice.
Actually, I thought of a couple more that I think a lot of us may agree with.
Okay.
Andy Samberg, Terry Crews,
Yes.
and Seth Rogen.
You're
I think so.
hitting every single one. Yeah.
Good. Because they just seem like they just seem like great guys to be hanging around, you know? Like, fuck, I want to share a beer with Andy Samberg, man. I want to be in that conversation. That'd be
Oh,
great.
hey, have you seen the trailer for the new Seth Rogen film, Good Boys?
No.
Yes.
That's a
Dude.
fucked up trailer, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's fucked up, but it looks
yeah,
great.
yeah, I know that one.
It's like, oh my god, they have Molly. Okay, who's Molly? We did not have anything to do with her. And it's like, oh my god, it's the drug. It's like, you had us bring drugs on a playground. Run! That was great. Oh no. The part where the black kid like literally like broke his arm out of place. It's like when he hits the truck, he's
Oh
like,
my
he's
god.
like, hey, are you all right? It's like, yeah, I'm okay. And it's just like swerving there, and it's like the driver's like, oh hell no, oh hell no.
I love the
hand of
interview.
the black man the murder weapon, a tale as old as time.
I love the interview. That was a really great movie.
Oh yes, the interview was awesome.
Airplanes was a great movie.
Airplanes was great.
Surely you're joking. I'm very serious.
I am very serious.
And don't call me Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley.
Airplane is so.
I just want you to know we're all counting
There's
on
the subtitles for white people. Black people talk. Oh, it's
Oh,
such a
oh,
weird
dude.
old movie.
What about the guy like tells a sob story, and every single person who he tells it to, they just end up killing themselves? Like the Japanese dude, he literally just kamikaze. He literally just like guts himself, and then like for the Arabian, he's about to like burn. He's like got the gas. And it's like, and it's like, excuse me, sir, they're gonna need you up in the up in the cockpit. It's like, oh yeah, sure. And he like has the match, and he's like, whew, sets it down, and then
Yes, very.
Jesus.
First time? No, I've been nervous lots of times.
Oh, dude. What about the one when the kid comes into the cockpit? Oh my god. You ever been in a cockpit before? No, sir, I never been on a plane before.
Well, that's a little tragic.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Oh my god.
Yes, I have.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm just saying.
Hi, Jane.
Hi.
Happy
Oh, man, I'm at the
birthday to you.
Happy
You guys are
birthday.
problems. How long are we going to destroy the internet with our memes? That's the real question.
Oh,
maybe.
let's continue, Cole. Let's continue ruining everything. Okay, let's really
Oh boy.
let's sing "Happy Birthday" off key. So you'll sing, and I'll sing 2 seconds after.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Birthday
Birthday
to
Oh my God,
you.
not again.
Happy
birthday
to you.
This is how things are ruined.
Happy birthday, dear Grandpa.
James.
Happy
Well,
someone say
birthday
Grandpa.
To you.
Oh Lord.
Sorry, can't hear you. I don't have my glasses on.
Sorry, I can't hear you. I don't have my glasses on.
I'm ready to have story time and punch you in the face with my book.
I'm gonna fuck you up. You know that?
You better buy me dinner first.
At least I can see without major instruments. That's
What's
surgery.
going on?
I need some help. Why? I'm looking for clothes.
This
Where are
isn't
you?
about
I'm in the
you
soup
right
pile.
now.
Why are you looking for clothes at the soup pile?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
You ever been in a cockpit before?
Granny
No,
said,
I've never been in a plane
hear that?
before.
Can you
Man,
hear
what
that,
a man
Granny?
naked.
What?
We're all doing different bits.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I'm eating clothes at the soup store.
I'm sorry, I can't seem to hear you over all the bullshit.
I said I'm eating clothes.
you over the sound of me
not
caring.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Cole, why are you eating
Hey, Tina.
at the soup
Yes.
store?
You voice fuck. Why am
You
I?
voice Ruby,
Ruby?
right?
No. Yeah, Emerald. That's what I was
Yeah,
trying to
I have
see.
Emerald now. It's just pretty much my normal speaking voice, just a different tone.
Yeah, I need to get started on the song parodies. So
I need
yeah.
to work on Emerald so I cannot suck. So
Yes.
Emerald's just like the part of me that sounds like I don't care about life, so I have to actively try to be like
Edgy.
yeah, edgy. Hey Cole,
Okay, don't worry. Hey,
Yeah, what's
Tina,
up?
I know the best
Nova
way
says
on how you
hi.
can do that.
What?
Nova says hi.
Nova also told me to say hi.
Wow, we've been duped.
Hey, Tina, you want to know the best way on how
We've been
to get
schmeckledorfed.
edgy?
What?
Go watch every DCEU movie that was made by Zack Snyder.
You know, that might be true. I also just go back and watch all the spots with Emerald and try to study how she acts, and then I realized I'm like I
was trying to
I
do
don't
a
know. I
diss,
feel
man.
like I
You're
don't
killing the
understand why
joke.
I got the role. No, I know, but I'm being serious because I'm really struggling with it, and I'm like, okay, I got the role, but now I gotta actually like perform.
So you're saying you have performance
I
anxiety?
have performance issues, man. I have performance issues. I just can't quite get it up
Don't
where I
worry,
need it to.
Tina.
That's pretty
Don't worry,
fucking
Tina.
gay.
If you can't get it up, it's a problem lots of people have.
Well,
Yeah.
except for Tucker.
Can I fix it with medication?
Yes,
I
but
mean,
if
yeah,
it
but it's
lasts 4
expensive.
more hours, make sure you go see the doctor.
Okay, good. Glad to know that we got this sorted.
Hold on. Tina,
I'm
you
gonna
watched...
try for Maria. Okay, it's gonna happen.
What's the
Tina,
matter, Tex? Having trouble keeping it up? Don't worry, it does that for everybody. Well, except for me.
Oh my
Wow.
god. Tina, you've watched Ruby, right?
No.
That
never.
weird... Oh, okay, never mind.
Never seen it a day in my life.
I haven't gone yet on the whole crush.
Oh
thing.
yes.
Oh
Wait.
yeah, sorry, go
Um,
ahead,
Yeah,
James.
yeah.
Okay,
Wait,
so
what?
and it's good because it took me a while to figure it out. Um,
What's up?
Understandable. This is a heavy thought process.
it is.
It's a real big thonk moment.
So for female, I think the top of my list would be Abigail Breslin.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
Um,
Have you seen her in Final Girl?
no,
Dude, it's good. But go ahead. Sorry.
no, that's fine. So yeah, she would definitely at the top of my list for for male, probably John Krasinski.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
I
Plays
love
Jack-
John
Beard.
Krasinski.
He plays Jack
He's
Ryan.
got some off the wall picks here, and I'm impressed.
That
John
beard.
Krasinski he's also Jim in The Office. For those of you who don't know.
He's
Yeah,
also the
yeah.
dad from Quiet Place.
I know he was in Benghazi, and I know he was,
He's in Benghazi. Yep.
and he was in fucking.
16 hours.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That's
That was
right.
13 hours. 13
Quiet
hours.
Place.
Really
That's the
quick,
one.
But
because
he's also
Hannah
Jack Ryan.
is totally thinking she's calling me out on this. She says, "You can step on me, it's fine. I dare you to repeat this on stream. I love you." And so I just had to say it because I'm not a pussy.
You're fucking gay.
Now, is this an open invite thing or?
Oh my god.
Just everyone wants to get stepped on.
Step on me.
I don't
Dana.
understand.
Uh,
Man.
Oh my god.
Someone needs to step on
Step
Cole's
me,
throat
Rhea,
so he
step me,
doesn't
step I
die.
could.
I have another person that I would love to just talk in a conversation. Okay, hold on. I want to do this one now. So we did the relationship thing. What's one person you really just want to fucking talk to in a conversation?
Jesus.
Oh
I
God.
thought that was going somewhere else.
I want to meet Tobin Bell. He's the voice
I'd
of
talk to
Jigsaw.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm not even kidding. That'd be cool.
That would be.
He's like even if you're not religious, he's an actual person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Sure.
wait, who?
Just a Nazareth.
Jesus.
Yeah, Nazareth.
I want to
Yeah.
just sit down with I just want to go out to drink with Lindsay Jones and just call it a day. Be
Tina,
like,
you
yes.
and Lindsay, I swear.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna get the opportunity someday, 5 years from now. We're gonna be really close friends, and you guys are gonna be like, "Wow, she fucking did it." And then the stream's gonna exist, and you'll be like, "Man, that was creepy." You're talking about you're gonna be my friend someday.
And
Be
then
like,
you
"I
can,
can
and then
dream,
you can
can
just,
I?"
and then you can just influence their lives so that their next baby is called Taylor.
I mean,
What? What?
Honestly, for me, I would love to hang out with Josh Greeley, the voice of Tyrion.
man, I love that dude.
Peter Dinklage. I want to drink with Peter Dinklage.
Dude, that also would be cool.
I want to.
If they made him any me, they'd have to catch Peter Dinklage.
I would like to
talk
hang.
with
I
Tobin
would like to
Bell.
hang out with Kevin Conroy and Mark. Hamill.
Dude,
Yes,
you guys have such good. Can we just get all of the cool people in the world, put them in one room, and then we walk in and go, "Hey," and they all think that we're cool too? Because
then we
obviously
lock
there's
the
all these
door.
other cool
One-
people.
Oh, hey,
I'm
oh,
sorry.
hey, who said Kevin Conroy?
Me,
What about Kevin Costner?
Who's me?
Dark
How about
Deep
Kevin
Pool.
go
I'm
fuck
sorry,
yourself?
Josh, over here.
Oh,
Hi.
okay. Well, hey, Josh. Kevin's actually going to be over here in Atlanta this summer.
I hate you. Then again, I did meet him briefly at a convention here 4 or 5 years
Ah.
ago.
Well, I hate you, man, because I'm not going to be able to go to that convention.
Well, guys, I now have a show queued up to watch on my laptop when I'm done.
I have
When
a
this
sleep.
podcast is
I have
over.
a sleep queued up to watch after I'm done. But I think mine would be Tobin Bell or Kevin Costner or Stephen Lang
Mm.
because
Wait,
Tobin
Stephen
Bell
Lang-
is Jigsaw and I fucking love
Uh-huh.
this whole series.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
me too.
Kevin
Perfect.
Costner is wow.
Yo.
Kevin Costner is
Someone
really
said
great.
Gabriel Iglesias. Yes, I would.
Oh,
turn
that's
it
a
down.
good one.
Totally.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Hell yeah.
John Mulaney.
What about is that the Machine? Which one's the
No,
Machine?
No.
No. So I hear you are the machine.
You are the Machine.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I hear you are the Machine.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
That's my favorite
I remember
comedy
that, Hannah.
routine ever.
Yes.
But yeah, I also said Stephen Lang, yeah, because Stephen Lang is in a lot of favorite movies, and I have met him in person. And it was under an interesting circumstance that I don't think anyone would typically think of. So I'm a Civil War reenactor.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm a Union. I'm a Union
You live
Civil
in
War
the
reenactor.
North.
Yeah, I'm a Union Civil War reenactor.
You live nowhere even close to the places where the battles were fought.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, Cole.
Pennsylvania, you
Cole,
idiot.
I'm gonna need you to
Oh.
get cultured.
Have you ever
Man,
heard
I'm
of
stupid, aren't
Gettysburg.
I'm dumb, aren't I?
and
I was thinking they'd be more in the middle,
and
like
the
where they meet.
northernmost fought battle of the Civil War? The Battle of Gettysburg?
Well, I guess I'm stupid, apparently.
So Stephen Lang is he actually acted in he was one of the generals in the movie Gettysburg, and he was also in the movie Chancellorsburg, which is a movie before that. And it's like they're both fucking long movies, like 3-4 hours. Really good though. But he's also a huge history nerd. So when I went in 2013 with my dad to the Civil War reenactment, we were both reenacting in the battle, the 150th anniversary of the battle. It was day one of the 3 days we're doing it there, and lo and behold, my dad's like, "Yo, Steve, look over there." I'm like, "What? Oh my god!" And it's fucking Stephen Lang in a Union uniform, general uniform, on a fucking horse, walking through the battlefield. I'm like, "What the fuck?"
You're like, hot
And
damn.
then, yeah, like I was like, "Holy fuck, he's a history nerd too." Like all 20,000 other people on that field, he's a history buff too.
Well, dude,
And it turns out he comes back a lot because they filmed a lot of the movie on the actual field. The movie The Gettysburg. They filmed it in the actual town, and there was this bar that they went to in between filming in the town. It's just a fucking amazing restaurant, make an amazing meatloaf. And there's all this stuff from the movie, like all this like memorabilia, like props and stuff, and like science stuff, and they come back a lot, which is really cool.
See,
That is
I
lovely.
am a history buff. I just like anything before, like the 1900s. I'm not very well versed in.
You see, this is where you separate.
In America.
This is where you separate the uncultured from the smart.
But do you know what the defenestration of Prague was?
The what? Say that again.
The defenestration of Prague.
Sir,
Like,
I think you
sounds
just made
smart.
up a word there.
No,
I
no.
think that's pointless.
It was an event in
They
Europe.
threw someone out a window?
Threw someone out a
Oh, yes,
window.
right. Oh
and
yeah,
a
so
war
the whole
started.
process of
And
Reformation.
the only reason that the person survived is because he landed in a pile of poop.
Okay, I got a question for y'all.
All right, this,
All right.
this is gonna be the
Mundane.
last question.
And it's gonna be good. Mundane superpowers.
Yep.
Something that benefits you
Oh.
like no real way, but would just serve to entertain you. Like, I heard one.
Power
it
to
was really
fill
good.
things.
The ability to jump out any window, and just like any window in the world, no matter how tall the building is, and when people rush over to fucking worry about it, you appear behind them. It's like,
Run
I
from
have
danger, man.
That's
Um,
a specific superpower.
I want to be like magically just when I don't need it, a Sharpie will appear in my pocket, and when I need it, it will disappear every time. Because I'll be like, yo, don't worry, I got you. I got it. Oh.
Another
I
one
want
I've
the power
heard,
to
another one
fill
I've heard is
things.
like you're just in a room, you get everyone's attention, and you just start focusing, making noise, and you explode. Like no fire or anything, just
Cool.
meat and viscera just
Cool,
explode
cool.
across the room, and everyone's freaking out. And then you slowly reform, and you just get to look at their faces.
Oh my god.
Okay,
So Cole,
so-
this is
so you
super
know-
important. This is
So-
really quick, Cole.
And then
Cole,
pop.
it's super important.
What?
Oh god.
Fluff or nugget.
Oh my god. Okay, so you know another really
Did
dumb
Levi
one.
put you up to this?
No.
Another really dumb one. Another really dumb superhero with the superhero power would be this. It'd be the Flash, but instead of the power to run really fast at any moment, at any time of the day, your clothes will just randomly disappear.
That's not the Flash at all.
It is a flash.
Another Flash.
That's
Flash.
a second
Oh!
crime.
His name
What
is
is it with
the
the-
Flash.
Oh god, damn it.
Can you imagine having a superpower that when people looked at you, it didn't work? So when you try to show them, they're like, "You're fucking crazy."
Guys, I can float 3 feet off the
It's
ground.
like the
just
magic
watch.
dog from $1 Million Butt.
Okay, so I have actually a pretty good one.
Okay.
Really dumb superpower would be like the ability to make your farts sound like whatever you want, like whatever noise you want. You want it to sound like a cow moving? Go right ahead. You want to be someone screaming at the top of their lungs, like ah, then yeah, go right ahead.
The ability to alter like text and print, like just fuck with someone's book or a billboard.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Like,
all right,
fuck you.
I've got one. Every time you burp, someone in the room shits their pants.
Wait, are you running that?
Man.
I would have so much power because I can
See,
burp
I
on
can burp
command.
on command.
Yeah.
Can we just
So,
can we
you
just
look at people.
Can we just rewind to the changed letters of text? Because if I had that, I'd change every billboard to say, "Don't smoke grass, eat ass."
No. Skate fast, eat ass.
Oh yeah, that's even
Someone's
better.
reading a book and you just subconsciously change it. Like, hey, fucking Toby, I see you fucking sitting over there. Cock sucking piece of shit. Get out of here.
And it's like,
Just-
what the
just
fuck is with this book?
Just specifically fuck with people.
Mm-hmm.
Or
It's
the
like
burping
the,
people shit.
the,
Call someone
the
into your
square root of
office so you
546
can
is go
target them
fuck yourself.
specifically.
Yes.
What if every time you fart, it's Peter Griffin's laugh?
They did it at the same time.
then it's like a for like a silent but deadly one. It'd just be more like a very breathy kind of one. Just be like,
Oh, you could also do the foghorn for their farts, like it's fun.
God.
Or you could do something from like, I don't know, like you know how in SpongeBob when Davy Jones' locker shows up, or Davy Jones shows up, it's fucking that either that foghorn or those bells. It's like that whole combo. Or if it's Davy Jones fucking laughing.
It's Patrick and SpongeBob going.
Guys, I have a quick story to tell.
Okay.
So yesterday at work, we were closing down for remodel, and so there are two people involved in the story. There's Nate and Damien, and Nate is a dad, and he's going out of town. And he needs someone to watch his dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And Damien is this guy at work who is colorblind, and
me too.
he said, "Hey, I'll watch your dogs." And so for the longest time, he was trying to think of how to pay him back. At work yesterday, he legit gave him glasses that cure your colorblindness.
The
I've
fuck
seen
those
those.
cost hundreds.
I know, but like
I've looked
I thought
into
the
it
ones with the
because
logo
I'm
video were, like,
colorblind.
fake. But like they're an actual thing,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and like
I price
it
checked them,
actually
man.
fucking worked. It blew my mind.
Yeah.
I've price checked them a time or two.
No, it's like what, $100?
No.
150.
Nope.
You got him for 150.
Bullshit.
They're pretty
The
expensive.
lowest I've found is $250.
Okay, have you guys done the? I'm sorry because I just saw this. Have you guys done the Google thing where you type in Thanos and then click the
Yes,
Infinity
It's
Gauntlet?
hilarious.
The what?
The
The
what?
what?
No,
Sorry.
Burb, what are you talking about?
Google has a thing where if you type the word Thanos, the Infinity Gauntlet comes up right under or right next to the share button in the info bit. You click that, half of all searches disappear.
"Oh, dude, I'm so
Of my
doing this."
search?
now."
Wait, what?
Yes.
And all the
My
DC
sister-
characters get murdered.
Wait, can you repeat that?
So,
Oh shit! Look at that.
Okay, go to Google.
Chandler.
Yeah.
Go to Google right now, and on the search bar, just type Thanos, Thanos, and then you'll see, of course, all the searches come up. On the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see the images. It'll see more images, and then there's a little like cartoony gauntlet. Click it.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Why are you
yeah.
laughing about the massacre of half of the
Dude,
population?
if you click it again, the stuff comes back.
Oh my god. That is
Oh
so
my
cool.
god, this is so funny.
What's cool if you watch all the characters that get annihilated are all this is book characters. They're all DC characters.
Oh,
Oh, except no, there's Wolverine. I see Wolverine and okay, never mind.
I
Most
mean,
all of them are
he-
DC.
He's always confused as a DC character, but he's not.
I didn't see it was there until I just looked because the first it's Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Wait.
Catwoman.
Yeah.
That made me
damn.
think. I have to revet my
The whole fucking Justice League.
data dude from earlier.
That was cool.
Michael Fassbender. Fucking Magneto.
Okay. Okay. That's good. That's
Oh
good.
my god, this is so funny. I could
Okay,
watch
I'm gonna say
hours.
that was pretty dope. Oh my
That
god.
that was really dope.
I love Google so much.
Google's
Yeah.
a great
Me
company.
too. Have you ever done Google with the dual barrel?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's also one where I can't remember what the search is, but it
Zerg
will play a
Rush?
game. Yeah.
Oh
it
my
will play a
god!
game.
Oh my god! And so the number of results that appear also halves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
Okay, go to Google and type do barrel roll if you've never done that. Just do space a space barrel space roll.
I'm
I
doing
don't
it again.
remember what
even though I've
it
done
is.
before.
But I
Do
remember.
barrel.
Oh, have you ever Googled askew?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Excuse
I don't
me.
remember.
Google askew.
It literally turns everything on its side.
I know. I don't remember
Yeah,
which one it is,
dude.
but there are two things that I know of. One of them
Oh
is
my
it
God.
inverts the
I
colors.
think I hate
The
it.
other
more
one
than
is that the dinosaur
Google.
that comes up when it says that you don't have an internet connection. That dinosaur would do something, but I can't remember what that is.
Hmm.
Oh my god, it's still askew. How do I turn it off?
Hit the
Oh,
back
it's more
button.
askew now.
What the fuck, Google? I was trying to use one of the, like the things we're talking about, like the Easter eggs or whatever Google has.
hmm
I was trying to. I used to know one where I think it would just flip the whole thing upside down. So I tried inverse.
Oh.
I was wrong. I get the dictionary definition of inverse,
I tried
and then
inverted. I don't know.
the ad I get immediately under that is best geeky sex toys time for Avengers, and it's
Oh.
just Mjolnir with a dildo for a handle, and like the rest of it is just how do you find the inverse in math, like a bunch of math stuff, but then just sex toy. What the hell?
Okay.
Sex
Jeez. Oh
Hey,
my
hey,
god. Okay,
hey,
yeah,
Cole.
jeez. Oh my god, jeez, Rick. What the fuck, Rick? Oh my god. Okay,
hey,
anyways,
Cole.
yeah, god.
What
damn.
Pickle Rick do?
What the
Hey, hey, hey.
what
I
the
gotta tell
fuck,
you
Rick?
guys-
Anyways, yeah, I think we can leave on that note, on the
Yeah.
fucking
I was gonna say I gotta go to bed soon.
Thanos
Oh,
dildo
if you
note.
type in that's it.
I
If you
have one
type in
comment.
flip a coin, Google will flip a coin for you.
I have one comment.
Nice.
Hey,
What?
Cole.
What's up?
Hey, Cole.
Yeah.
Thanos car.
All right, yeah. So, thank you everyone for coming out.
That's a good note to end on.
It is a good note. Thank you, everyone. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for coming out. It was fun having you guys on
Thanks
this
for having
podcast.
us.
On the podcast.
Yeah, thanks for having us,
Thank you very
man.
much. It was very fun.
Going. We're just 30 minutes under the end game time.
Jesus Christ. Oh wow.
Been going for 2.5 hours.
Damn.
Because we're
Damn.
press chats.
So yeah. Thank you everyone in the chat for going along with this insanity.
Lunacy.
Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit all those buttons because YouTube hates creators. Fuck you. Fuck them.
Do it or I will spoil Infinity War.
Do
Don't
it.
you
Endgame.
fucking dare. I will murder you.
I'll spoil Infinity War, the one that came out 2 years ago.
Oh.
Wow.
Was it 2 years?
It
I
was
don't know.
it was last year.
That was last,
Last
year.
year.
It was last
I
year.
was about
I'm
to
bad
say.
with time and distances and numbers.
Yep.
And a
Sounds
lot of
bad.
other
So yeah,
Everything.
Guys,
we will,
life is hard.
we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and hit all those buttons. And later, say bye guys.
Bye, guys.
Cheers, guy.
This is Hardcore reporting
you-
out.